Sing song things. Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch the Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And this is We Watch the Movie.
All right.
I
That's
done
it.
told you
Well,
once.
see you later. Big gulp. Say.
Bye guys. Have a good one. I hope you guys are having an amazing Thanksgiving Eve. Did you know that this is one of the supreme bar nights
I
in
know.
America?
I was just talking about that with April. I didn't know if it was the night before or the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's the night before because everybody's with their families and nobody wants to cook because they got to make
I
a
went-
fucking ton of stuff tomorrow.
Like years ago, dude, like 3 or 4 years ago. No, it was like 5. It was a long time ago, actually. 5 years ago, I'd say. I went to the Shamrocks by myself just to see. It was fucking packed, dude.
Yeah,
Arm to
man.
arm.
Shamrocks is a solid bar.
Buttholes to buttholes. Penises to penises.
I like it just the way I like it. Yeah, you guys, if you guys are ever in the Lexington area, try Shamrocks, man. They got good food. It's a nice little Irish pub that me and Jay like to frequent, or at least we used to.
I'm gonna love you forever.
I love
forever and always, I swear.
I swear.
That was Travis, Randy. What the fuck is that? Randy Travis. Woo wee.
Oh. Hey, Courtney Reed with the first super chat of the night says, please, Jay, do Anton Chigurh about Thanksgiving.
When you get the turkey, you want to stuff it. You stuff it long and hard. Make sure the knives are nice and sharp. Slice down. Don't make a sound. Don't make too much noise. Slightly cut it. Pull it back. Reveal the intestines. Now look at your wife and realize you've made a mistake. You hate everything about your life because your life is incomplete. Just like that turkey is incomplete without its stuffing.
you made it into it. He's eating that peanut. You made it into it.
Dude, that literally, I've seen that part. You made it.
That's as close as to laugh as he got the entire damn movie.
Yeah.
Hey, you shut that mud up.
Shut up, dog, before I take you back to the pound. No, I loves it. We got it at PetSmart. We got it at PetSmart. Ain't no real pound.
That's a rescue.
Mm-hmm.
You get shit. Now you get you a bumper sticker. It says, I rescued a doggy.
I should. If I lived in LA, I would. Because that sounds like what something they'd get.
That reminds me of that scene. In what movie is it? Is it Hard to Kill, Steven Seagal? No, I don't think it's Hard to Kill. I think it's Above the Law, where just randomly he's driving down the street and some guy throws out like a pillowcase out of his car and he's like, what's this? He pulls over and he goes over to and it's a dog, and he's like petting the dog and he looks at the car when it walks away, and then he eventually finds the same guy and beats the shit out of him for dropping the dog off.
Oh yeah.
What a weird little. Steven Seagal was like, I want them to see that I'm an animal lover.
I wish we could bring back. Well, I mean, we can at some point. We can always do it, but to do a commentary again on one of those movies.
Yeah, dude, I want to do it, man. I say we fucking do it. Hey, I think we started it last year around this time. We could bring it back from the dead. And you know why we can bring back Revenge of the Action movie too, dude, is because I went back and I looked at the channel. I just forgotten about it. I went back and looked at it. Those videos are actually doing well. They're doing as good as any of our fucking videos here do. So like maybe we just pulled the plug too soon.
Well, maybe we just make sure that when we do a commentary like something like Predator, we make sure people understand that the full movie is not going to be shown. God, you guys got to check that out. Go and watch We Watched a Movie, or just type in We Watched a Movie on YouTube and look up Predator commentary. It's got a massive amount of views, but it's got like fucking massive amount of dislikes. I'm glad YouTube saved us. They discontinued that dislike button, y'all.
Is it gone already?
No, I can still see it.
Yeah, I see our
I mean, I make sure. I mean, yeah, it's like burned into my skull. I see that dislike. I'm like,
Yeah, every day, 2 to 3 of them. Ty Xavier Bennett, thanks for the super chat, buddy. He says, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Don't let Michael be in charge of the turkey. Love you guys. Keep making great work. Hey, if anybody should be in charge of the fucking turkey, it's Michael goddamn Myers, man.
Yeah, he's a silent chef.
So, someone should take that clip of him stabbing Teddy to the table and just like put insert the turkey where his body was, and Michael gets the things. It's like,
I just think it'd be funny to walk in on Michael stuffing the shit out of a turkey.
Stuff the shit
bang,
out.
bang, bang. If it was Rob Zombie's Michael Myers, he'd be going, Hello, morning, boo. Morning, boo. I hate my dad.
Kevin Williams, thanks, buddy. Says, hey guys, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Says, I just saw a guy at the store yesterday with the same Wham shirt I had on. It was epic. We had a lovely chat in the frozen aisle.
Hey, fuck
It's
yeah,
always
that's
the frozen
badass.
Food aisles, man. That's
Did you guys
cool
exchange
shit.
numbers and roll around in jelly afterwards?
Yeah, when you see someone wearing a
I
We
hope
Watched the Movie shirt, you kiss them.
I mean, look, it's just common courtesy. You guys have to roll around in jelly and take off all your clothes. It's not gay. Don't make it weird. Just kiss him.
What if you made that? What if you were like really big, right? But you made that like a rule. Like if you were like one of those Dr. Disrespect guys or like fucking PewDiePie or some shit like that. You're like, I'm making a rule on my channel. Let it be known that if you're walking around and you see somebody wearing a piece of my merch, y'all have to fuck. Right. I'd be fine with that. You know, people would do it too. They would have.
Well, yeah, but you can't. Yeah, but I mean, as long as certain criteria were met, they were of age and they were preferably guys.
Yeah, and they were willing. That's
and
probably
yeah.
But I guess your merch sales would probably go way down or way up, depending on how you look at it.
It would be like it could go either way. It would be like Pepsi releasing Crystal Pepsi. Some people might embrace it, and other people's like, bring back the original flavor. This is just different. I don't like it.
That's very true. Like,
by the way, you know, this is a little news. Dollar stores are raising their prices. Dollar Tree prices will now go up all the way to $1.25.
Shut the fuck up.
So you guys out there, get in line and grab up all that free like 89-cent shit that you can. Yeah, dude, for real. They really
everywhere.
Yeah, it's the inflation, bro. It's the inflation, bro. We're fucking gonna die, bro. Y2K.
I don't understand. Dollar Tree, they have to change their fucking name. Like they should have to change their goddamn name to $1.25 Tree.
Yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose. Somebody's gonna walk in that's never like, hey, everything's $1. Hell yeah! Like, sir, that's gonna be $1.28. What the fuck, you lying assholes?
That's a huge fucking markup, dude.
They're just gonna call it the Tree. Like it's not gonna be called Dollar Tree anymore. It's just gonna be called the Tree Shopping. Tree Shopping.
That's crazy, man. That shit ain't worth no. To be fair, though, I never understood how that worked. Like, I never understood. Like,
not everything's $1. No, is it?
No, everything. In a Dollar Tree, everything's $1 in a Dollar Tree. Family Dollar, everything's fucking pretty expensive.
Pretty much $1.
Considering that it's all like sitting on a dusty ass fucking shelf that hasn't been cleaned since 1942. They charge pretty goddamn high prices. I hate going in Dollar Generals.
Dude, really? There was a Dollar Tree when I worked at CVS, like right down from us, and dude, those shelves looked like it had dandruff. It was so dusty. I went in there to get a soda, dude. I swear to God, that soda was from 1985. Like, I think the fucking Back to the Future movie had just come out.
Well, they say don't buy medicine from the dollar places.
I wouldn't buy it. Yeah, I don't even want to buy I wouldn't want to even buy like tissue paper from them.
Yeah,
definitely not toilet paper.
But it's crazy, like that. I thought that like it didn't cost more than $1 to manufacture, deliver, all that shit. It's just very sketch, man. It's like I don't trust anything like food wise and stuff. Some of them have fucking steaks in them, dude. Like they have ribeye steaks for a goddamn $1. You trust that?
Well, I mean, if you're poor, if you got nothing else, you're gonna have to go with it. Roll the dice of life.
Buddy, I've been poor, but I'll buy the corn nuts.
Hey, listen, if you need to go in there, you roll the dice of life, man. Sometimes the spice is what you don't know what's in it, and you're like, hey, this is pretty good. It's pretty good. It'd be like Joey from Friends. It goes, it tastes like feet, and then he just like eating the shit out of it. He's like, it's good to me.
We should buy one and make a video of us eating it.
I'm not doing that.
We should cook one and eat it.
There's a video of a guy I think on YouTube that does that. Like it's actually it's pretty smart. What he does is he makes cooking videos for people that are on a budget, and he gets all the cooking stuff from the dollar store, and he shows you how you can make like a pretty decent meal with all the ingredients for like less than $10 or like $8 that feeds like a family of 5.
That's a smart fucking guy right there.
I know. I like him a lot. He's like the Bob Vila of the cooking shows. Very nice, very gentle, nice beard, very luxurious.
That's a genius fucking idea.
By the way, I'm on Saw 6.
Oh, you're watching all the Saws?
Yeah.
What's your favorite up to 6?
Still the first one. It's weird, dude.
Well, rank them. Rank them all right now.
All right. So I would go 1. We'll go 1, 4, 2, 5, 3. I'm just now on 6.
You put 3 that bad?
Yeah, dude. 3 fucking. I don't like 3 at all. 3 sucks. I mean, 3 is cool because Tobin Bell's in it in his last appearance, but still, it's not. I mean, not his last appearance, but his last active appearance.
Well, I can't remember anything past all 3. That's the only 3 I remember. I never could
So
go for.
yeah,
I've
well,
seen
the
them,
guy
but
in the fourth one though that takes over for the spoiler alert. I'm waiting on so it's like you fucking asshole, I hadn't seen it yet. But the guy that takes over, I'm not going to tell you who it is, just in case you get an inkling in your wiener hole to go watch it for yourself. But the guy that actually takes over for Jigsaw, because everybody thought it was Amanda, but then you find out that there's a third. Amanda, what a fucking bitch, bro. But she isn't the only one. There's a third killer, and this dude that takes over is actually pretty. I like him a lot. And dude, there's one of the most brutal scenes, one of those badass scenes happens in the fifth one when one of the agents tracks this guy down, and the last room. Holy shit, dude! That music comes on. Oh fuck, dude! It was so cool. That was good. So that one was a badass scene, but it's still
4?
lower than 5. It's still lower than 4 or 2 because I like 2 anyway.
See, I like 2. Like 2's decent. I don't like it though. Like 2 just gives me the EBGBs. Like when like that asshole that's running around trying to kill everybody. Like I feel like he just stole the show.
Which one?
Like the big huge dude that was like that threw the chick into the needle pit. I hated him and he got on my nerves so bad.
I just liked it.
It
just liked it because it made me fucking go oh when they pushed her in that goddamn needles.
That's maybe that could be the best Saw trap. Did we rank? I think we ranked the Saw traps. That's got to be high up there, dude. Because she's got to skip through them. Like she's got to fucking just.
Yeah, well, she starts screaming. I'd be screaming too, dude. Like literally, what you would see as I was going through those needles is little poop stains. I would be shitting my pants, and I would make sure that when I got the key, I would wipe it on his face. When I got out, I'd say, "There you go." I'd smear poop on his face and then give it the key.
Here you go, mister.
And then that girl from Seventh Heaven was in it. The blonde girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird.
I say that like I know, but I don't.
But it's got the reason why I like that one too is it's got Donnie Wahlberg in it. And Donnie Wahlberg does a really good job as the lead detective on it. Like after not Rig. It's funny that they do have a guy in there named Rig. I think they were trying to go for Riggs, but they had Donald Glover or Danny Glover in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
But then literally the captain of the SWAT team, his last it's like Lieutenant Rig or SWAT team leader Rig.
I like it when they go to when they show that Murtaugh is crazy in that scene. He's sitting in his apartment or whatever. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. He's like, dude, that shit.
I was watching it, and there was one scene. I remember you and I used to make fun of this all the time in Soul One when Danny Glover is looking out the window and he's like spying on the Carrie Ewell's house, and he was like, "Who are you waiting for?"
That's what it was.
Because you waiting for the doctor. I'm waiting for the doctor too. That's so stupid. That's so corny.
That's actually what I was thinking of, dude. That was that scene right there. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah, I'm waiting on the doctor too.
I'm waiting on the doctor too. I'm getting too old for this shit. But it's pretty interesting because I got that. We signed up for that Stars. I know that your shit didn't work. You sent me that code. The password didn't work. So I was like,
you should have just told me. We could have worked it out together.
But no, April got it, and then it was like $5 a month for 3 months. So I'm only gonna. There's not really anything on it though.
You gotta watch Heels, dude.
I'm gonna watch that, and then I'm gonna watch the Saws, and I already watched the Silent Hills. I just gotta I don't know why I just got on this my butt hairs tingled, and I'm like I'm gonna watch Silent Hill and all the Saws.
Yeah, well, you should have told me, man. Like we have somebody sent us all the Saws on Blu-ray. We have it in the old den.
No, I know, but I didn't want to come up to your house to get it. Fuck it. It's free. It's free with $5. It's free with $5 on digital. Hey, why not?
I get it.
1080p, bitch.
Yeah, dude, they be giving away those Saw movies. Like you go anywhere, they're like, hey man, you want this shit for free? It's the whole collection. Take it.
I think Final Destination's on. No, it's not. No, it's on Netflix. I'm gonna watch Final Destination afterwards though.
Yeah, I've never watched past the third one. I don't think. Jonathan, man, thanks, buddy. He says, why haven't y'all made a horror parody album? Emo Michael and Whiteface Fucker are comedy gold. If you sell your album for $20, I'd buy it. LOL, do it. You know, that's something that
would be a single.
Yeah, we only have like 4 songs, but like I've thought about that before, actually, though. Like, if we made it a point to make a few more songs and shit like that, and we could do the Cookie Woman video and like do some stuff like that, then maybe at some point we would release it or like put a Spotify playlist or something like that. But I would like to get them recorded professionally too. Once we have them all down, go to our buddy Coleman's or something, and just like actually like lay down tracks.
But we'd have to make sure that when we got there to tell Coleman and be like, hey man, listen, we're not really trying to do something like super, like we're not doing Boys to Men or something. Yeah. Like, don't get mad at us if it doesn't sound exactly right because it's not supposed to be. He's like, I'm not, because we're going to walk in there with like, I'm going to wear a yellow suit. You're going to wear a green suit. We're going to fucking, like, I don't want him to think that we're trying to come in and doing like that MKTO shit.
Yeah, it's weird, dude. Like we recorded 2 demos with him, and then I've just gone over there and fucked around and you know, we made fun shit. That's where we had our first we watched a movie theme came from, because he just did it on his computer, because he's got a legit fucking studio. Like he's
Yeah.
produced like actually like people have won like, you know, country music awards and shit like that. But I went to one studio once and they were like, yeah, man, like we have this band called like the Bats that came in there. He's like, they came in, they set their shit up. He was like, I turned on record and they just played their entire album. And I was like, wait, do you want, like, you fucked up there? Do you want us to take that out? They're like, no, leave it in. That's the way music's supposed to be. And I was like, damn, I kind of respect that.
True artisans they were.
That's,
they brought a little bit of wisdom and broke it off in the ass.
Punk rock!
But yeah, this, you know, Coleman's a good guy. He was really fun to do that. But when we went over there and he was like, I think I was sitting next to him because I'd never been in a recording studio. So I was sitting next to him and I was just hanging around or whatever. And I was looking at all this shit. He's like, you know, how, he's like, you know what I just did for you? I was like, yeah, I really appreciate it, man. And he was like, you know what, that would usually run about $10,000. So I was like, well, I ain't paying you shit because I didn't ask you to do it. Like, because he was like, because we went and seen, we all three went and seen a movie together. And then after that, we went back to his studio and we all had some drinks in us, except for him, he doesn't drink. But, you know, we were just fucking around. He was like, let's make a parody first. And then he was like, hey, let me make you all a song. I'm like, yeah. But then I was like, you're trying to be a sneaky little car salesman, motherfucker. Because after you were like, let me make you the song and you did all the work, you're going to be like, that'll be $9,999.99.
No, he's
yeah, but he was cool. He was just, because I mean, I was just thinking to him, I was like, I'm not paying you anything. Like, it's not going to happen. I mean, I'll give you like a couple of peanuts that I have left over in my car.
He recorded our albums like super cheap. But it was funny though, because I'd had to go they have that little singing booth, and when you go in to sing, you have to go in there, and I'm like, you got the microphone and the hanging thing, and I'm like screaming, and like my head's like having a fucking head aneurysm. And he's like, I was like, can I do it again? He's like, no, man, I got shit to do. I got Allman Brothers tickets, man.
I would, yeah.
I'm like, all right,
dude. I would be too self-conscious if they were like, hey, I want you to sing while everybody's watching, because then you got to get like, it's like make love to the mic though, and I'm like, Nah, bro, that ain't me. That ain't me.
So fucking awkward. And the first song I ever got in the booth to sing was a song that we had never tried to record, and I just fucking blew it. Like, and like I was watching Cody through the window because they're all staring at you, and you're in the booth by yourself, and they can just hear you. They don't even hear the music. And he was just like, and I was like, I know, dude, I'm fucking this up. But it was just that song just didn't work as a recorded song. The next song was fine, but like it is a really dude, you sweat balls. Like it's a really like on the spot situation. It feels awful. It's a terrible feeling.
He's like, hey, I'm just gonna warm up my vocals. Just give me 1 second. Crawling in my skin.
It's like, can we do a rap rock album instead? Can I just rap? Because this isn't working. I can't sing. I just found out, by the way, today I can't sing. Axel Martinez show. Thanks, buddy. He says, happy Thanksgiving, fellas. Happy Thanksgiving to you. He says, I watched the most recent interview with Andy Matichek. There was nothing but smiles on my face the whole time. Love y'all. Love you too, man.
Hey, awesome. Thank you. That was a great interview. We had a good time.
Yeah, I'll tell you, going back and editing that just to take out a couple tiny little things. Like I did the same thing, man. I was watching it. I was just having a good time, like editing it and watching it back. She's a cool lady. There's no doubt about that.
Of course, you know, apparently I've got a crush on her though. I saw a comment. I was like, why? Because she said, I love you guys. And I said, I love you. I don't know. It's just like, you know, it's one of those reactionary things. Like, I don't think about it. Like, I mean, a fucking Walmart greeter could say, love you. Have a good day. I'm like, I love you too. Peace be with you.
It was a friendly love you.
Yeah, it wasn't like, I love you. Oh my God, please. I got a mood ring. I'll give it to you.
I had the same thing. Someone's like, she's like, I see some total sporks flying between Mike and Andy. I'm like, bruh, it's just an interview, man. Like, no.
Yeah, I mean, first off, there's only been one guess where I was like, yes, if his hand was on my knee, I would put my hand on top of him and say, why are you stopping? And that was Alan McElroy. But other than that, nothing.
Yeah. You'd have to be delusional.
You'd have to be dumb as shit. Like, yeah, it's like, okay, well, I guess that the chemistry, like when Jimmy Fallon fake laughs, which he does all the time. He's like, that motherfucker sounds like a donkey dying when he laughs, but he fake laughs. So I guess every time he fake laughs and the guest laughs with him, that they're going to fuck later. That's usually how it goes, I guess, especially if they're the opposite sex.
To be fair, it's not just Andy, though. It's like with you and I. Like, how many times did we be like, these guys are friends? Oh, they're fucking, dude. They're totally fuking. Dudes don't like each other. Have you seen us?
You know what we look like. Okay, so no. We're like those ugly kids that the hot girl in high school hangs out with. It's like, oh, they're in remedial. They're in remedial. I help tutor them in the library. They're special. They're smart kids. They try.
Yeah, it's like you can't even talk to a woman without someone be like, "Did you see that? Did you see that? He moved his hair. That means he wants to get married." Like,
yeah.
Come on.
Yo, my
We're
GPA
a little more professional than that.
My GPA 1.69, but they still gonna let me graduate though. They still gonna let me graduate.
She's just a nice person who's cool.
It was really funny.
That's
Pretty informative too. I mean, if you guys like, she was giving away some decent juicy shits
for sure, man.
Not like anything bad, spoilery, but
right. Yeah, no, she's fun as hell to talk to, man. I mean, we could talk for hours. I felt fucking bad because like I'm pretty sure I try to limit those things to like 30 minutes, and then when I looked down, it was like almost an hour. I was like, oh fuck. Jerry Ramey, dude, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, star. He says, feeling the holiday spirit, so I'm going through giving the super chat goodness to you, Phantom Empire. Michael should strike. I'm confused what you did there. What? I love you, Jay. He said Michael should strike on Thanksgiving. Everybody would be tired and pudgy, easy targets. Yeah, dude, you imagine trying to escape a killer right after you finish your Thanksgiving dinner?
If he punched me in my stomach, dude, I'd turn around like a skunk and spray him with poop. Because your stomach's already going to be like, you'll look like you swallowed an inflatable tube.
Mm-hmm.
So Michael's going to punch there, go for that. And then actually right before you died, after he would release the tension in your gut, you'd be like, thank you.
You use that fucking gas to help your runaway speed.
Yeah, dude,
you'd be running in Putin.
Have you ever seen those dogs when they try to fight, sometimes they throw their ass up? Like sometimes dogs will throw their ass up to deflect. That's what I would like, get hit in the stomach, throw my ass up to deflect, and then a shit bullet would come out.
Hey, that's a good thing to do in a bar too. If some big guy tries to fight you, just start like putting your butt up against the like, hey, you want to fight? You want to fight? You'd be like, no, get off, you're gross. Like, I won that fight.
By the way, let's do that real quick. We can share
your
screen. No, you can share your screen, can't you?
Yeah.
Dude, do this. Go to YouTube. You guys gotta watch. This shit is fucking hilarious, dude. I've watched this 600 times.
What is it though? Because I can't show a video because we'll get copyright and they'll shut the stream down.
It's not a video. It's just a meme.
Okay.
It's I think it's like 8 seconds.
Must be me having sex.
No, sir, I can go 3. Let's see.
What's the name of the video?
Hold on. I'm gonna look. Type in Batman smelling weed on your breath meme. Dude, you gotta watch this and then share the screen so everybody can see it. It should be the first one.
Is there one that's just a picture? I can just pull up the picture.
No, you have to watch it. It's like a video.
Is it a GIF?
It's a meme. It's the first one. It says Batman when he saves me from the Joker, but smells weed on my breath.
Okay, hang on.
Dude, this is fucking hilarious, guys. It's so good.
Is it still funny if I mute it, or do you need sound?
No, you need sound, but I swear to God, It's not gonna get us in trouble.
Okay, hang on.
I think you use free, whatever it is. No one's gonna copyright strike your butthole. Yeah, dude. You gotta watch this, dude.
All right, here we go.
That's it. I don't know why that fucking got me, dude.
I don't know. I don't get it.
It's like, because Batman just saved you, but Batman's like intense. He's intense about breaking the law.
Okay.
And he just saved your life, and then he smells weed on your breath. Oh my God, that's so good. That's so fucking funny, dude. I saw it in I think I was watching Nim Raps, and I saw it in a compilation that he did. It was fucking funny.
Yeah, I was waiting on something to happen. That's why it took me by surprise. I was like, did my fucking computer?
No, dude, I wasn't drunk when I found that funny either, or like high or anything. I just was like, that's intensely funny to me, because it's like, and then when you get the time, we can't show it here because it's too much, but if you guys get a chance to, and you should watch it too, watch Ghetto Justice League. Dude, it's like the cartoon for Justice League, but they do I think it's the same guys that did the Turtles.
Ghetto Ninja Turtles?
The Ghetto Ninja Turtles. I think it's the same dude. It's fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, we definitely can't play that.
No, it's laced with wording that you normally wouldn't use in polite society.
That's true. Patricia Gregory, thank you so much. Says happy Thanksgiving to my 2 favorite people. I love you all. We love you too, Patricia. Hey, I appreciate all you do. Jay, please talk to me as Dr. Loomis to Patricia. Patricia.
Hello, Patricia. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good Thanksgiving Eve. You know, I know a lot of people are thinking about, oh, what am I gonna have? Gravy or cranberry sauce? Should I have a turkey leg or 3? Should I cheat on my wife tonight or not? Should I fuck my best friend's wife? What?
Hey,
you need to get your head out of the clouds, Patricia. Stop thinking about those things, because I know you are. Except you weren't thinking about the wife, probably the husband. Either way, don't want to hear it. I know about you. Have a good Thanksgiving and stuff some fucking turkey.
Stuff the shit out of it. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. I had to switch my, I was thinking about fucking a cousin. I was like, what?
That's just what's on your mind in the holiday season. Hey man, yeah, there should be a lot of family porn should be being uploaded right now to YouPorn, you know, because all the families are together. This is where you strike hot with the family. Someone sees someone in Kentucky, West Virginia, Oklahoma sees their hot sister cousin, and you know those feelings just start crawling through you. Maybe it's the cranberry sauce, maybe it's the gravy, maybe it's smother me in gravy, you dirty old man. You say to your own grandpa. Maybe
I
that's
believe
what
that's when me shit turns purple and smells like sherbet the rainbow.
Thanks, Ryder. Appreciate the sticker, my friend. And you know, hey. Joe Madero says, happy Thanksgiving, gents. I was hearing something about the possibility of Danielle Harris being interested in returning to the Halloween franchise. What do you guys think of that? Thanks, Joe.
We want her on the show, so I think it's wonderful. I hope she gets it. I hope that lovely lady gets it. Well, you know, here's the truth though.
I've done everything except for send her a goddamn message in a fucking bottle to get her on this show.
Yeah,
she won't
next
respond
thing
to me.
you should send her a message in a bottle and then have like the Sting song accompanying it. Message in a bottle. But no, the thing about her is we like Danielle Harris, and we thought that as a child actor, she did incredible with Halloween 4 and 5. Awesome work, really good stuff. And then
as an adult, she was great in the Rob Zombie.
She did great with Rob Zombie, Halloween 1 and 2, which not a lot of people walked away from that movie unscathed. Let me tell you something. But she did okay.
Yeah.
As far as acting ability goes. The thing is, overall, though, I feel like that's enough. That's 4 movies that she's been a part of the Halloween franchise. And at this point, honest to God, if you're going to ask me, who would you want as a returning cast member to be a part of the upcoming a new Halloween? Honestly, Josh Hartnett. I'd like to see a story going with Comb Your Hair boy.
John Tate.
I'd like to see that. Because I think that Danielle Harris's story, Jamie's story, while unfortunate what happened in 6, it's been told.
See, I agree wholeheartedly with you on the John Tate thing. Like, I do want to see that story, even if it's not just fucking Josh Hartnett. I think I would like to see that story.
I'm also a misogynist and I don't like women, so that's why.
That's probably
what it is. I just want people to say like he probably hates women. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, honestly, I would just like an all male Halloween, please. Like, we could just do that. You know,
let me see all them wieners flapping around.
Sorry that I couldn't do that, but no, honest to God though, like I agree with you in the fact that I think that they need to. I thought Danielle Harris herself, they did a good thing by giving her the role in Halloween, in Rob Zombie's Halloween. That was a nice thing. You know, that was cool. That was good that they did that, which I know is what you're saying. But I do think that character sorry, Jamie.
What? I'm gonna let you finish with you. I saw Kevin Williams thanking man. He's like, I'd like to see Josh probably make it to Yosemite. That would be the whole sequel. Him just going to Yosemite.
Walks up with his backpack. I'm at Yosemite.
And then as soon as he gets there, Michael fucking stabs a knife through his goddamn neck.
But no, like the character of Jamie Strode never did get justice. Like they fucked that. I love H6. We both love H6. They fucked that from Highway 7 to 9. I don't know what that means, but
you fuck on the highway from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock.
They had Michael impregnate her, and then they put her on a fucking in the barn. You know, like that story needed to be told better. And part 2 of that is that if you're going to, because Jamie is so good, dude, she was Halloween 4 and 5. Like she carried those fucking movies, in my opinion, as a child actress. Her and Loomis, of course. She helped carry those movies, I should say. She was a big part of them, and she was one of the better child actresses I've ever seen. So I think that she carries a lot of weight. And when you see how everybody just goes back to Jamie Lee, back to Jamie Lee, back to Jamie Lee, and all this stuff like that, which that's fine. But Jamie Strode was just as big a part of the Halloween franchise almost as Laurie Strode was. So I think that they should bring back Jamie Strode, give her an appropriate story. And if they're going to do that, there is nobody else that they should cast except for her. Now, I don't think that they should be everybody that's trying to be, she needs to be an in, she needs a cameo. I do not think she needs a cameo. To cameo her again as a different character, I think would be a misuse of both her and that character. I think if they're going to bring her back, they should bring her back, but they should bring her back as Jamie Strode, and they should really do it right.
Who's Jamie Strode? You know? Is that a new singer that I'm not aware of?
Jamie Strode, dude. Jamie Lloyd.
Jamie Lloyd, you mean, you asshole?
Ah, fuck you.
Well, I'm supposed to be taking notes. God,
stick a Pop-Tart up your fucking ass, and I hope that it's the kind that's
it on your lip
red
later.
And has no fucking frosting on it.
Yeah.
You fucking dry Pop-Tart eating motherfucker.
I hope you fucking suck it out of my butt with a straw.
I'll
make sure it comes. I'll fart in your mouth.
And then I'll blow it in your face.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me, Jamie.
I hope you get
Lloyd.
Jelly stuck in your butt from that Pop-Tart for months.
Yeah, well, and you know what? I'm going to say thank you because it's not an insult. It lubricated my poop.
I'm going back to this screen because I don't want your face that close to mine.
Hurt my feelings. Guess what? It just blew up in your face.
Yeah,
like a fart, asshole.
You are fucking farting in my face.
You smell like one, and your breath is ugly.
Suck my white ass ball.
Stinks. Your breath stinks. I can smell it.
You can't
even
microphone. Smell it. We're not together.
That's how bad it is.
Now
it goes through the fucking cable cords.
I got Halo.
You know what? Hey, by the way, if you ever get into a fight with somebody, tell them their breath stinks. It always fucking pisses them off, dude. It stops them in mid motion. Like they could be on fire, dude. They could be insulting you. They could be insulting. Yeah, dude. They could be insulting you. They could be Emineming you, like fucking like the way that he did the Machine Gun Kelly. And all you gotta say is like, your breath stink, and then they'd be like, what? They'd be like, bro, why you gotta be like that though? It's like, it does not. It's like, no, dude, it smells like pure crack.
Did you realize that I was saying it wrong, or did you read somebody in the chat that corrected me and then decided to pretend you knew?
No, I knew. I just
liar whore.
No, sometimes maybe I did glance, but I didn't see it.
You fucking
hey, you know what's funny? It's like, hey, you know what? Hey, look, the best way to get homework done is teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Oh shit. George Navarro, thank you very much, my friend. He says, "Stop worrying, LOL." I love that Dr. Loomis bit calling his wife. Stop worrying. Love your channel. I recently discovered you guys. Can I pitch you what I believe is the perfect denouement? Why are you using big words, George? You must be new here. Denouement to Halloween Ends. Yeah, dude, spit it out. Put it in the chitteronis. And thank you for the super chat, my friend. And welcome to the channel of darkness.
Hey, thank you so much.
He probably heard the Pop-Tart conversation and gave up on us before he ever had his comment read.
I love when somebody comes in there and that's the first thing they hear is like they're talking about stuffing each other's buttholes with like pastries. What kind of channel is this? Somebody's like, Mercutio said, you guys should just fucking get it over with. How do you know we haven't, Mercutio? God, you're behind the curve. We have before. That's why we have so much animosity towards each other. Because somebody wasn't wearing a rubber.
That's what I was gonna say. I'd say, yeah, it's like we try to have sex constantly, but we just end up like that scene in Brokeback Mountain where they start fucking wrestling. He tries to put it in.
See, that's the weird, like that scene. And by the way, that's a good movie. We're not making fun of it.
It's a great movie.
You know, it's an awesome movie, but it's just it's so weird because it's like you guys like did some gladiator wrestling to find out, like Greco wrestling to find out who was gonna be the bottom and who was gonna power top that shit. Like, and obviously Jake Gyllenhaal lost, but he looked like he was in better shape. But I guess Heath Ledger was taller. I don't know how that worked, but it was.
Dude, you got cum on my Carhartt.
It was funny. It was like I was thinking, so you guys have like a WWE moment where you lock up in the center of the ring and you wrestle around, and then the one that gets the first, like the one that really gets over, like twists the arm, and like that's it. Okay. But it was we asked that question. It was a genuine question. It's like, who decides? Yeah. That was a genuine question. It was a genuine question.
Do you have to fight for dominance? Like, if someone doesn't give, but you both like each other, like, do you have to
said, yeah, Austin, that's exactly. You frosted my flakes.
Aaron Seedner, thank you very much for the super chat. He says, y'all are awesome. You're fucking awesome, Aaron. How about that? How about that? You fucking take that back to your pipe and smoke it.
Randall Smith says, I'm here. Awesome. Let's get high. Those like hey Randall, those look like little smoke penises. Your emojis, those look like little smoke penises.
There's somewhere else in the chat that I don't see the smoke penises. It's Joshua Ayers. Thanks, buddy. God, I love his icon, dude. It's just the fucking goat. It's a goat with horns. It's scary.
Oh, it's time to go fucking goat, man.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Much love. And thanks for all the fun times. Thank you for all the fun times.
Hey, thank you so much.
And we do. We hope you guys all have an amazing Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's a weird time, dude, because it's like it's either a good thing or a bad thing. It always ends as a good thing because you get food. But there's a lot of stress that goes around Thanksgiving too, because a lot of people don't like their fucking families. You know what I mean? Jay, what you do?
So I just
what you do, Richard?
I just realized that I've been drinking my Pepsi on camera the entire time. It's Pepsi.
I noticed it earlier. I just thought, fuck it. What are we gonna
Pepsi?
It's American Pepsi.
What were we saying?
I was saying that some people dread Thanksgiving because they hate their fucking families. Because some people's families are gigantic assholes.
Well, that's why they go out and drink the night before.
Yeah, that's true too. Hey, listen to me. Alcohol. And I don't
it's a good lubricant.
I don't condone drinking. Okay.
No, it's bad. It can get you addicted.
It's fucking, yeah, it'll get you. But families who drink together stay together. Unless there's someone who's an angry drunk or possibly recovering person, then you definitely don't want to do that. But if neither of those things apply, then have some wine together, you know? It really eases the tensions. You stop giving a fuck that, like, you know, your nephew or niece is a little fucking asshole.
Yeah, but
you know,
wine always. I've been around people that drink wine. I mean, some people can handle it okay, but other times when you have people that are drinking wine, they turn into Robert De Niro from This Boy's Life. That's liar, true. Whore. Like they get fucking mad at the table. Like, do you guys remember the most uncomfortable, oh my God, one of those scenes that happened in that movie when he smashes Leonardo DiCaprio's face in the mashed potatoes, and like says, eat it. And it's like all over his face. It's like, eat it. I'm like, fuck. It's like, that reminds me of people that drink wine at Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I once, my wife likes wine. She likes wine. But I walked in on her one night, just completely shit-faced on wine.
It's one of the quickest ways to get you drunk.
And she was talking to some family members. She has her earphones in, so she's sitting right there, but she can't hear me because she has her earphones in. But I keep checking to make sure. So far, I'm good. But I walked in, and she was just going after family members. She was like, "You know what you are? You're fucking white trash." I was like,
"She called you white trash?"
Not me, the family member she was talking to. And I was like, "Give me that fucking wine." And like 20 minutes later, she was throwing up.
Oh.
I was like, you touched the sun tonight.
Because if I walked in and I heard her calling you white trash, like, I agree, that piece of shit.
Yeah, no.
I think you told me.
She calls me that sober. Yeah, it was funny.
I think you told me this story. But that would be really bad.
The family members that she was with understood that she had too much, so they were just laughing. Actually,
so you should have walked in. This is not where I parked my car.
They were drunk too, so I just remember the one of the guys she was talking to. He just goes, "Well, I'm offended by that."
He said I was offended by that. He said those words.
Yeah, and he's not a person who's offended ever. He's like a rough guy. So no, it wasn't bad. It was just like, well, that's offensive. So I just laughed myself. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Like, sometimes
I'm gonna take her and we're gonna go to the bathroom.
Dude, that's one of those, like, that's one of the things, like, when you whisper, yell at your wife or girlfriend through like clenched teeth, you're like, "Hey, come on, you stupid. And then she's like, "What?" It's like, "Nothing." I said, "Why do you gotta talk so goddamn loud? You're being an asshole." And then they'll walk up to you like, "Hey, can I get," like, especially if you've ever had those kind of fights when you're at like dinner. Like when you're out and about and you have like a fight and you're like, "Stop fucking doing that. You're embarrassing me." And then the waitress comes out, like, "Can I get you guys anything else?" They'd be like, "Yeah, we're good. Thanks." It's like, "See what you fucking dude."
Oh, dude, you just reminded me of something. I'll tell you that story in a second. But yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. And then, oh fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. There was another. Oh yeah, that's another thing. They were talking politics, right?
No, that's the worst.
Nobody talk politics at Thanksgiving. No. And if someone else does it, you fucking hit them in the goddamn nose.
I'm like, what's politics? I don't know what that is.
Not to fucking talk politics at this goddamn dinner table.
It's like, yeah, I love it when people ask us. It's like, who did you vote for? It's like Ross Perot. Ross Perot. Just fall back on something you know. Ross Perot.
Shaq.
It's like,
for Shaq.
Is Harry Truman still in office? He's a go-getter.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't let the fucking old crusty politicians win.
What's the usual rule is no religion, no politics, and there's one other, no sex talk. No, I don't know what the third rule is. But there's 3 rules. There's 3 rules that you want to go by if you want to survive Thanksgiving night. There's 3 rules. Don't talk politics, don't talk religion, and fuck. afterwards.
Yeah,
What was the third one? There's 3
fuck
rules.
your families. Just
We
have
were
sex
raised.
with them.
Hey, we were raised right. What was the third rule? God damn it, tell me.
You'll be fine. Just fuck your family, man. Just jerk off your dad.
Clinton says you don't talk about Fight Club. That's the third rule. You don't
Oh
talk
yeah,
about that shit.
nobody. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna wait till everything gets serious and everybody sits at their table tomorrow because we're hosting Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna be like, nobody talk Fight Club at my fucking dinner table.
Then
I'm
I'll
gonna look
come
my
in.
dad in the eyes and I'm gonna say, I claim dominance.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pick up the turkey off his plate and I'm gonna eat it.
I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna come in after you say that. I'm just gonna like appear in your kitchen doorway like Tommy Gunn, and I'm gonna say, and nobody puts baby in a corner. And Mike's gonna be like, yeah, well, my ring's outside. It's like, yeah. And then for no reason,
like,
it's just gonna be a random fucking thing.
And by the way, me and Jay are gay together.
You literally, dude, you should say that as a joke. Thanksgiving, dude, do that and film it. Dude, do this. Like it goes, do a little ding, 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 ding. Like, hey, I just want to say thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. I love that we're all back together after COVID. It's been a trying time, and I love all of you guys, and it really warms my heart to see all you. But I got a couple announcements. It might come as a shock, especially to my lovely wife. Look at her. Katie and I are going to be getting divorced. It's nothing that she did and nothing that I did, but you got to run with your feelings. And the way that it works is let it out into the world and see what happens. Yeah. I'm fucking Jay. We've been fucking for about 5 months, and we're moving in together, and we're going to get some sheep, and we're going to raise those. And we're going to move to a small farm in Montana.
Yeah.
And raise sheep.
Past the sweet potatoes?
But say it a different way and just see what the fuck your dad, because I know your dad. Your dad will be like, can you pass the cornbread? Can you pass the cornbread? He'd be like, I go,
whatever your mother thinks.
We'll talk to you. I'll talk to you about it later. Like it'd be funny to see that awkward, like, hey, these mashed potatoes are good.
Well, that's what he would do. That's what he'd do. I gotta use the bathroom. Corey said,
yeah.
Corey said, check his Twitter DM for me. So I'm gonna share my screen with you now.
He showed a dick pic.
We're all about to see Courtney's wiener. Are you ready?
It's so huge. It'll take up 2 screens.
He made the Michael stuffed the shit out of that fucking turkey, dude. He's elbow deep in that turkey's hole.
That's working it right there, dude.
That was a quick Photoshop job, man. This is fucking.
He looks like
in there.
Michael Myers looks like he is the #1 proctologist when it comes to turkey of all time. It's elbow deep in that asshole.
He's all of us when you realize you forgot to take the giblets out first. By the way, if you're new to making turkey, make sure you reach your hand deep in that fucking turkey's asshole, and it goes.
Yeah, you gotta reach in there so fucking far you can bring it back to life.
You gotta do it to a live turkey though. That's the trick. So that that you reach the giblets of the live turkey when it goes.
Hey, don't be afraid to massage on the inside. Massage it.
Yeah. Make them feel at home. It's the holidays after all.
You gotta reach so far into it, you touch past generations. You gotta open up a portal in that butthole.
Yeah, but no. If in all realness, if you're making a turkey, don't forget to take out the little packs. It's weird. Why do they hide the giblets in the turkey's fucking asshole?
Giblets?
Why? Yeah, is it giblets or giblets?
I call it giblets, but it could be giblets.
I always called it giblets. But like they take the little spice pack or whatever and the little jewels or whatever. Like if you're one of those weird people like wants to make like ham soup or something with it afterwards, and they put it inside the fucking turkey. So you got to reach into that turkey's hole and pull that shit out of like the fucking open. It's like a porn star's fucking asshole, man. There's just like a flap.
Or like Courtney Love's vagina. Just fucking nasty and dangly.
Yeah, it just dangles over there, man. And like
I bet everybody's really excited to eat turkey now. Looks like Courtney Love's vagina hole.
Who's hungry?
Hey, no, it's weird. You know what? You said ham soup?
No, like some people take like the giblets and they make like a soup with it or something. I don't know. Some people eat their own baby placenta, dude. It's a fucking.
What is that?
Heaven and hell are on the same planes right now.
But what is a giblet?
I don't know. It's like these little bags that they put inside the turkey.
Is it their balls? No, it's not their balls.
Hey, Kate, what's a giblet? What is the shit you pull out of the turkey's butthole?
It's the neck and like I don't fucking know what a giblet is.
It's a giblets.
It's a giblet, but I don't know what it is.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a neck, though. So there is like a trachea, like
it's so gross. It looks like a dick.
Yeah, it looks like a dick. There's like a
So
trachea
it's a wiener?
dick.
I don't know what it is.
Dick looking thing you gotta yank out of the inside of it, and then there's like little bags of like giblets.
Yeah.
And there's like bloody bags of like blood bags. I'm taking you to the bake center trip.
That's why, you know, that's why, you know, a tried and true method is Hungry Man turkey dinners.
It's probably smart.
It's already done for you. It's done for you.
They beer batter some of those fucking things too. I can't believe there's still people in here.
Is there? I haven't looked at chat in 3 months.
there's still people in here, and I thank all of you guys. Thank you, Courtney, by the way, for making that dream come
That was
to
some
life.
good. That was quick too. Holy shit, he's up on it.
I'm behind on the chats, but Aaron Senior just said in all caps, he's like, family porn, yes.
Yeah, you're really far behind. I saw that. I didn't want to like comment on it because I didn't know what he meant.
Because I made the.
No, I know what you said, but I mean, it says family porn. I don't know. It's weird.
I was
like family porn night.
The super chats that were in there.
Speaking of porn, did you hear? Do you know who Addison Rae is?
I'm alive.
Do you know who Addison Rae is?
I know. I know the name.
But she's like a cute like girl that's on. You know, I think she married or not married. She was like with this guy, this douchebag named Bryce Hall. I only know this stuff because I followed the boxing stuff, that Logan Paul shit. Bryce Hall or whatever. Anyway, somebody apparently there was a porn video that someone did some goddamn amazing Steven Spielberg type work to put her face on a porn star's body where it looks like she's fucking somebody.
Deep face,
and then she just posted like a cryptic, do the dance moves that move you, do the whatever on Instagram. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I got on, it's like it was trending on Google, so I clicked it and I was like, I don't fucking care. Like, I just think it's so weird that these things trend.
Yeah, but you
like, why do I give a shit? Like, who the goddamn Kourtney Kardashian's putting her like dirty ass vagina on like today?
Because you clicked it.
Yeah, I did click it.
You made it into it.
You made it into it.
Kevin Williams, thanks, buddy. He says, I'd like to see Josh finally make it to Yosemite. Oh, you read that earlier.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck. Yeah.
Hey, does anybody here, by the way, I saw Courtney said cranberry sauce. Does anybody here, that is not Andy Matichek in the chat, by the way. I'm blocking you.
No, it's not. Clinton,
Liar
what do you
whore.
mean? It said Jay is in 2007 on technology. I mean, I hope does the camera look okay? It is a webcam. But it's a nice one. It's got a little ring light built inside. I got it on Amazon. It was real nice. It was cheap. It was on sale.
What did he say?
He just said Jay is in 2007 on technology. I think he's probably just talking generally.
I actually think your background there looks pretty fucking sweet. The lighting's kind of fucking dope right now. Kind of having a hard time not looking at you now. Jonas R. Thanks,
oh, yeah. He said you never heard of a deep fake. Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
yeah, I'm stupid.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just dumb.
Hey, buddy, you can watch anybody fuck because of deep fakes. Anybody you want, buddy. It's a dream come true. You can just go in there and find it, and it happens. It looks like you're jerking off to Lawnmower Man, but it's there. It's anyone you want. Probably you and I probably. I don't want to give any idea. Jonas R. Keep up the awesome content, guys. And Jay, has anyone told you look like Martinez Starkus? Maybe you're related.
I don't know who that is.
Let me Google it real quick. A Google. I'll share my screen with you guys once again. We see what they're talking about.
What's his name? Martinez.
Martinez Starkus.
Well, I'm American. I'm not Canadian.
Oh, Saskatchewan.
I know he's not Canadian. It's just his name.
Starkus. Let's see here.
Yeah, I guess so.
I kind of see it, man. What? Look at him right there.
What's he been in? Is he? Yeah, he's in Sands. Yeah, that's me. That's the farm. That's the farm that I'm gonna be raising sheep with Mike on.
Yeah, I do see it. I do see it a little bit, and not in like a bad way. He's a handsome dude.
Goddamn,
pretty handsome dude.
He looks like he got booted out of Duck Dynasty and he doesn't know what to do. He can't stay on unemployment all his life. No, what's he in? What did he do?
I don't know. Let's Google that. Let's see who the fuck is Martinez Starkus. Wikipedia.
Oh, is he on what? Is he a Viking?
A Lithuanian TV personality, best known for being the second presenter of X.
He's a director and a writer known for Mules. Oh, he did Mules. It says right there, his IMDb.
Okay. Yeah, well, you do kind of look like him, to be fair. Oh, there's that fucking turkey again. Shit, about scared me, man. Shit. Fuck. I can't do
No,
nothing.
you're the
about
first
it.
one that told me that. That's nice.
But yeah, it works. Jay looks like fucking tons of people. I don't look
You
like
know what's
anybody. I
really,
get
you know what?
jealous.
I miss my calling in life, guys. I should have been a serial killer.
Yeah,
I just miss my calling. If
an
I have
amoeba.
a face that looks like anybody and everybody at any one time, or based on the lighting, then I should have just been a fucking. I'm
Fucking
kidding.
dude,
I'm already doing it.
Only person somebody told me I looked like was fucking Kevin Owens. I was like, thanks, dude. Jerry Ramey.
Dude, I swear to God, for a second, I thought you said Kevin Hart. I'm like,
no,
nah, bro, that ain't true.
I'm pretty sure I don't look like Kevin Hart.
I'm
not
just,
short enough.
Don't get me wrong here, but there's something off.
But it's like that scene in Lethal Weapon 2. He's like, but you're black.
But you're black.
Except for white. Jerry Ramey, thanks, buddy. He says, I'm afraid that in 10 to 20 years, JLC will want to return again. She comes back constantly. I know she's a big name, but give us something new. Give Michael Poison Activia and move on. Yeah, I do think Jerry, as good as Jamie Lee's been in this new thing, and I was excited to have her back. I think that it's time to stop now, Mac.
Yeah,
it's time to stop now.
I don't think she'll come back. I think that
I think
Blumhouse has done such a great job with these 3 movies that they're going to have, this trilogy. I think that she's getting everything she wants. She's getting a final a wrap up to her character that she finally has always wanted. Like, I mean, and done in a very respectful, normal, good way. That's not like crazy, like in Halloween Resurrection, where Buster Rhymes karate kicked her fucking career out of here. I'm kidding. She had a great career after that, but still, yeah, she's not gonna come back. What is she gonna do? Throw a walker at fucking?
Yeah, I don't.
Is Michael Myers gonna chase her down on her rascal?
I see no point in it whatsoever, man. Vanessa asked, by the way, I love you, Vanessa. She said, what's up with Aaron Rodgers showing his fucking foot today during the press conference?
God, it smells so bad. No, but he needs some tough acting tonight.
Because he has a toe injury, but he got the toe injury while he was out with COVID. So there's this thing apparently called COVID toes. And like your toes get these lesions on them and they turn all blue and shit like that. And a bunch of people, since he wouldn't say where the injury came from, they're like, he's got COVID toe. And like the New York Times actually reported that he had COVID toe. So today at a press conference,
what the fuck is that?
That's what I just said. Like, it's apparently if you get COVID, some people get COVID toes and you get like all these lesions and shit on your toes. It's all fucked up.
When the fuck did this happen?
I didn't know about it either till I
God, is this a bonus level to the boss ending? Like, I didn't.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So your toe can fall off?
I can't fall off. It just gets all discolored and it hurts. And
well, it's a good thing that I already have toe jam.
But he's at the press conference today, like the live NFL press conference, and he was like, I've been waiting on somebody to ask me that. He was like, let me do this. He put his fucking big ass foot up in the camera and he was like, do you see that?
Yeah.
He's like, no lesions. He's like, I have a fucking toe fracture. It's not fucking COVID toes. You fucking misreporting pieces of fucking media shit. And then he let his foot back down. He said it just like that. He didn't really.
Aaron
But
Rodgers
that's pretty much
turning
what
into
happened.
fucking Kanye West. Like, people give a shit that you took your goddamn sock off in a fucking middle of the press conference to show your foot.
Hey, dude, but they're misreporting on it. They're spreading lies about him. What do you want the guy
Just
to
say
do?
I don't have COVID toe. What the fuck even is that?
Yeah, but he showed it to him. He said, fuck you, I'll show it.
But it's like, I don't even know what COVID toe is. You're just making up words.
That's what I do when someone says I have gonorrhea. I just show them my dick.
All you got to say is
look,
like, hey,
it's fine.
Sir, Aaron, question.
So
fine. Do you think that COVID toe is going to affect your performance next Sunday? I'm like, I'm going to answer that question because what the fuck is COVID toe? I know you've been sucking to get to the top of the reporting fucking league, but you might want to do a little bit more research because COVID toe ain't a thing. I didn't even know that was a thing.
If you said that, I didn't know it was a thing either, and he didn't either till
like
New York Times.
Because if it's not on Wikipedia, it's a lie.
Yeah, it's got to be. It was on robot.com pudding, robotpudding.com.
Okay, well then I believe it. That's
definitely
like a trustworthy source.
Yeah, Joe Pesci's playing the next Captain America from Giant Space.
I knew it.
Robot
I knew there was
Cooper.
something. You know, I wasn't gonna say anything because I didn't want to get my hopes up. But
my
I knew
sources
there was something.
told me.
By the way, dude, it was funny. Today I watched. It was on YouTube. It was a suggestion, and I only clicked on it because I wanted to see if the guy got massive dislikes because it said Tobey Maguire is back. Like it was a new TV spot for Spider-Man. So I was like, holy shit, did they show Tobey Maguire? So I clicked it and watched it. It was literally like a like 20-second trailer that he shows back to back. And the main thing that he wanted you to focus on was the fact that Doctor Strange is interviewing Otto Octavius and says, you know Spider-Man. And he's like, yes. He goes, And you know it's Peter Parker. And he's like, yes. So this is not Peter Parker. And then Otto Octavius says no. And that's it. So he's like, confirmation, Tobey Maguire? Because it's like,
just watch the fucking movie.
yeah, I was like, dude, that's not true.
I'm so sick of this shit.
Nick,
Fucking sleuths.
Nick Moves. Pizza time. Let's do it.
Dan,
And then I read the comments. It actually didn't get a lot of dislikes. I was like, you clickbaiting son of a bitch. You got lucky. Because everybody was just like, they're like, I feel like this is going to be the most heartwarming and the most heartbreaking Spider-Man movie of all time because they're going to tease us with they're going to tease us with William Dafoe and fuck, what's the guy name that played Otto Octavius? And we're not going to get a Toby or an Andrew.
I don't care. I can't possibly care any less. I don't care anymore. I don't care.
We'll find out.
I hope they're not in the fucking movie at this point. God damn it.
I mean, I'm not saying that I wouldn't be. I would
mean
be
that.
fucking cool.
I
By the
didn't.
way, X-Gen, that would be hilarious when dude, can you imagine at the press conference when Aaron Rodgers held his foot up if he had a toe ring that was like bedazzled?
Or like a Godsmack tattoo.
He just had like he had a Godsmack tattoo on the top of his foot and a toe ring.
Oh shit. I dated a girl once who had a Godsmack tramp stamp. It's a true story. Dan Hiron, happy Thanksgiving. Love you fuckers. Hope everyone has a great day no matter what you have going on. Thankful
Hey.
for all of you. Thankful for you, Dan.
Thanks,
you
man.
fucking beautiful son of a bitch. I love you.
Let's all stand up and Ray Speed says ankle bracelet. Let's all stand up and say what we're thankful for. I'll go first. I'm thankful for beer. I'm also thankful for my divorce. Because
too.
she was a lying cunt from which there was no escape until that divorce was granted. A black hole of the soul, if you will. I'm also thankful for Netflix. And I'm thankful for streaming movies.
Yeah. Nah, don't be.
And I'm
too
thankful for porn. Thank God
That's a big.
that somebody was looking out for us.
Mhm.
God created the earth and man. And then at some point, when he wasn't busy, he said, also let there be porn. That's why he removed the fig. Or no, that's why actually when he created Adam and Eve, the fig thing wasn't even there yet.
Yeah.
The Donson was just hanging out with the vagina.
Yeah, you gotta suck that thing.
Yeah, let's suck it hard and put it in there.
I'd have sucked it if I was there.
So thank you. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I gave that same speech 2014 at my Christian church.
Yeah. Well,
They haven't invited me back. Don't know why, because I felt like it was a solid speech.
also known as the frozen pea section of Walmart in Winchester, Iowa.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a good speech, man. It was a good
I
speech.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. And remember, I will be running for president of the United States in 2024.
I'm thankful.
Thank you.
I'm thankful for Sam's Club samples.
Mhm.
Those are delicious. I'm thankful for.
You have never once in your life had a Sam's Club sample.
That's a fucking lie, bitch.
The Peanut Gallery has
Don't
literally
you speak
called
lies
him
in
out
my fucking name.
Absolutely fucking not.
You did. We weren't
He
there
called
my
her a
entire
bitch.
life.
on stream.
I
All
was
right.
there for 15 years, bitch.
I was a
I've
child
never
once.
had a Sam's
You know how boring it is to go to Sam's Club with my dad?
Oh, this
He
is
has
like
to look
watching-
and smell and touch everything in the store. I would just make rounds in circles and eat those goddamn samples. And I eat them when you're not looking
This
too.
is like watching
Don't
the
you
two
fucking
Corys.
judge me.
This is like Corey
I'm-
Feldman talking to his wife.
I'm grateful for my upcoming divorce.
Yeah.
I'm
Same.
up?
grateful for snack packs. I'm grateful for Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
Hot
Get
Pocket.
a Hot Pocket.
I'm grateful for women who can't talk. And
That'd be a good one. That's a
Yeah.
really good one. That's a really good one. Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and add on to that. Let's make that a law.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No women stream. No women stream.
I'm right there
I'm
with
just
you.
kidding.
Day one
I'm
at the court. At the court.
only-
Let's change the law.
Present company excluded. Present company excluded. The only woman I don't want to hear talk for the rest of the stream
Is your wife.
is you.
I'm not your woman, but I could
I'm-
be.
Jay, I'm
I
not talking
could
to you.
never
I'm not
be
talking
your
to you.
woman.
Just trust me.
Do,
I'm not
do, do.
talking about you. She can't know. I'm
Don't wink at me.
you a
bitch.
dog. Hey,
I'm not a
fuck you
dog.
too. You know what? That's my second fucking wish is that you don't ever get to talk again. Oh, next time you
Never
fucking
gonna
talk,
happen.
you get diarrhea of the mouth.
You know what? If I can't talk out of my mouth, I'll talk out of my booty hole. How about
I'd
that?
like to see that.
Yeah, I bet you would. I bet you like to see a butthole.
I'll
I bet you
shut
want
your
to see it.
butthole up.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
fucking prisoner.
I'll put a plug
You
right in
prisoner.
that thing. I will plug
Nasty Nate.
Spread your butt cheeks to
Naughty
me, buddy.
jungle of love.
I'll put a sock in that mouth.
Yeah, you will. I'll
what I
make out
mean
with
is
you right now
a
if you don't shut your
dick in
goddamn
your
mouth. I'll
butt.
suck your toes.
Yeah, you swear?
By the way, what was it? Oh yeah, dude, with that interaction, it literally, like
Put your
I was
feet
saying,
away.
it reminded me of the two Corys. Do you remember the two Corys with Corey Feldman and Corey Haim?
So much.
When Corey Haim was going over and spending time with Corey Feldman, and then his wife and him would sometimes get into it based on Corey Haim. And then it also reminded me slightly of a Real World Seattle.
Remember when he smacked that girl?
That wasn't, yeah, I do.
He fucking smacked her right.
Yeah, and she had Lyme disease. Like, yeah, it was fucking rough. Like, he opened the door and you heard it go. And dude, I liked how, like, the next episode they had to replay it. It was like, boom, 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 boom. Like, it looked like he slapped her 16 times.
He did. David Coase, this random question: if you guys could go back in time and hang out in a mom and pop, I thought he was gonna say hang out with anybody's mom. Who would it be? I was like, yes. Hang out in a mom and pop video store. What year would you do it in? 96, no doubt about it. 1996, right after Independence Day came out. I want to see that holographic cover on the fucking shelf. 1996 is the year. Best year of the 90s. Packers won the Super Bowl that year.
It's a good year.
What's yours, fucking asshole? Say it.
I would like to go back to the peaceful days of 1918. There were a lot of things going on that year. People were getting up in arms, and the Industrial Revolution was full swing. I don't know. I think I'd probably go back to 1990. It would be in the 90s somewhere, probably 96, 97, 98. When did the Spice Girls fanatic happen? I'd go back then when the Spice Girls blew up. 98, 97. It was around that time. 97, 98.
Could be anywhere.
I think it was 97.
Spice
up your life. Yeah, I think it was.
If you want to be my lover, you got to be with
Jonathan Coleman says, God damn, I was like 4 in 96. You son of a bitch. Why don't you let your elders talk here, son? We're going to learn you. We were born in the old days, like the dark days, the days before the internet, when we only had our wits about us to survive the onslaught of the monsters that lived in the dark. 1984 and 85.
I'll be right back. I got to take a pee real quick, dude. I got to take a pee.
Well, I got to go after you.
All right, I'm going to go beat my wife.
Okay, I hope you do. Beat the shit out of her and make sure you record it.
You go and get it now, bitch.
Leak it on the internet.
Everybody knows I would win.
Leak it on the internet. I hope he leaks it on the internet.
I can hear you.
And I'm not going to defend him, but I will, like, secretly say, oh my God, I can't believe he did that shit. Look at that asshole with that fucking purple ass Bayside shirt. Looks like a prick. He looks like the kind of guy that hangs outside in the hallways and shit trying to bum people for $3 to get, like, that mashed potato at lunchtime. Anyway. Wow. Guys, it's an hour and 2 minutes into this sexy live stream. The live stream before Thanksgiving. Very happy that we get to spend that time with you. We are going to be getting to some good stuff. I know this has probably been boring as fuck to most of you because it's been weird, this conversation. We both saw Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. So a full review will be coming to your faces, and we hope that you enjoy the review. I got to be honest, and just a little tiny not spoiler, but a little talk about my review. I liked it, okay, but I mean, no, I don't know. It's like hanging out with a girl and she's got a good personality, but she's not very good at much else, So I wanted you guys to know that first, so that there's not a lot of disappointment. I mean, like I said, I liked it. Anyway, I don't want to spoil, because we're going to talk about that together, Mike and I will. So anyway, it's not Aiden. Well, who are you, liar? Jay, what would your reaction be if Halloween Ends has no kills in it? Well, I'd be fucking pissed. What are you talking about? If it turns into a Dr. Phil episode where Michael's on a couch across from Lori and they're trying to do an intervention and talk about why he has these feelings of rage, no, that'd be stupid. That'd be like having the Avengers but no superheroes. It would just be, I don't know, lawyers or something. It'd be dumb. Cod Gamer says, do you like ham or turkey better? I got to go with turkey, sir. I like turkey a little bit better. Ham's all right. Ham's a good dish, but not turkey's just. I just like turkey. I don't know. I feel like it's a lot more versatile. I feel like a fucking serial killer when I say that. It's a lot more versatile. You can do a lot more with the skin. You can do a lot more with the meat. I don't know. Ham is just, it's good, but also you can fuck ham up really easy. I think you could fuck up ham a lot easier than turkey. That's just my opinion. 25 Savage, 2005. He's a savage since 2005, and he's savaged 25 people. Says, Jay, what is your favorite Resident Evil game? It's gotta be the first one. And I mean, yeah, I like the remake, and I like RE2. Awesome fucking game. Love the double disc. Back in the day, I had the original OJ, I was gonna say OJ, I don't know why. The OG DualShock PlayStation 1 and Resident Evil DualShock Resident Evil 2. Great game, but Resident Evil 1 to me, when I first played that game, and when you see the zombie go turn around like he just made a doo-doo on the carpet and he's like got caught, it scared me, it involved me, and I was like, I'm hooked. And then you got the puzzles, and you got the mansion, you got the really cheesy but charming dialogue with Barry and Jill. You almost became a Jill sandwich. You can't not love it. So it's got to be the first one. Hi, Egg. But yeah, I mean, it's weird because when I played Resident Evil 2, it was fucking phenomenal. I loved it. I thought it was so good, especially the fact that you got to play the Leon story first, and then you played the Claire story, and then you got the rest because you got like they only gave you part of the story, and then you got to see it from another angle. That was cool to me. That was pretty inventive, and I liked it. And it was also obviously a bigger game. Resident Evil 3 was fun. The only thing I didn't like about Nemesis, when Nemesis came out, I remember buying it when it first came out. I didn't like how short it was. I felt like it was kind of cheap because I liked all the characters in it. I mean, it was cool that Jill was back. You got to see what happened to Brad Vickers. That story got tied up, and then you had Carlos in it. But it just, it felt like a short game. Veronica, I didn't really. After the third one, I kind of fell off the map with Resident Evil, and then I eventually went back and played Veronica, which was a great game. It's not my favorite though, but 4 was good. Egg says you have an N64. You know what's weird, Egg, is the fact that when Resident Evil 2 came out, they found a way to put RE2 on the N64. It was amazing. It was a fucking cartridge, and they were able to fit all that shit in that hard gray box.
Oh yeah.
You're talking about fucking a corpse. No, you're talking about RE2, Resident Evil 2, how it was fit on an N64 cartridge. Because it was 2 discs on the PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously they had to compress graphics and stuff like that, but it was still pretty impressive that they were able to fit all of that in that little cartridge for N64.
Yeah. I never played it on N64. I didn't even know
either,
it was on Nintendo 64, to be honest with you.
So I gotta go peep it. By the way,
Okay.
Gisela, favorite character in Resident Evil. My favorite character of all time, 100%, is Albert Wesker. But I'm not talking about the Albert Wesker that we got in this film, the newer one, and I'm not talking about the Albert Wesker that we got in the Mila Jovovich's films. I'm talking about the OG, the real Albert Wesker, like this smug asshole guy. Fucking great. Like even that corny opening for Resident Evil 1 on PlayStation when they got the actors to do, like, it was terrible looking. It was so fucking 90s cliche, but he had like the spiked. I always wanted to style my hair like that dude. And he would be like Albert Wesker. And then he'd be like, he had the glasses on. And he'd be like, he looked like the worst white rapper of the 90s you've ever seen. Because it was like Albert Wesker. And then he goes,
That's what the new Halo loadouts do.
Resident Evil.
That's what the new Halo loadouts do, dude. Right before you go into the game, they're like,
yeah, I saw those. Yeah, I saw one guy. I saw because all the Spartans do different. I saw that one Spartan that goes, like, he's just like, yeah, whatever. It's cool.
Yeah.
Right.
When you get back, by the way, we're going to review the new Resident Evil movie. So
I was telling him, yeah,
it's going to be good.
okay, I'll see you soon.
So good. Enjoy your pee-pee time. Johnny Combat talking news. Thanks, buddy. He says, our goddamn Packers lost on Sunday, Mike. Sucking, fucking, and touching. Happy Thanksgiving from good old Wisconsin. Hey, buddy, I love the people of Wisconsin. I just want you to know that. They are some drinking, partying motherfuckers. The day that winter ends in Wisconsin, the streets are just littered with drunks. And I can appreciate that. You can drink in Wisconsin when you're like 12, as long as your parents say it's okay. Wisconsinites know how to fucking party. But yeah, Packers fucking lost. That was a bunch of goddamn bullshit, man. I had a bad sports Sunday. I lost all my fucking bets. Packers goddamn lost. Bunch of bullshit, man. Bunch of bullshit. Don't like it. Don't like it. Can't win with it. Won't have it. I don't like it. Got to play the Rams this weekend too. Fuck. It's going to be a dark night in Texas when that happens. Anthony Fitzgerald says, what's up, guys? If Halloween 4 was remade, how do you feel about James Jude Courtney playing Michael in that version? I'm going to say something, and it's nothing against James Jude Courtney. It's nothing against James Jude Courtney at all. But you know who I'd like to see play the next Michael Myers? That Aiden Armstrong. I forgot. Aaron Armstrong. The dude who played him in the flashback sequence in Halloween Kills. That dude had Michael fucking down. He's also a stunt coordinator. Did all the stunts for the film. I think it's Aaron Armstrong. That is my choice for the next Michael. That guy, dude, the way he moved, he was fucking liquid. He was a cat. James Jude did a great job, and I would have no problem if they cast him in the next one. But if I could have anybody, I would like to see a full movie with Aaron Armstrong playing the Shape, man. I thought he just fucking crushed that shit, dude. Thank you, Anthony, by the way. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Action said, where's Jay? He's got to go pee-pee, man. He's got to go pee-pee. Tito Sanchito, I love your fucking name, says, I should play him. Mike, you should play him, Mike. I'm not tall enough. Even if I did do a good Michael, I'm just good at throwing myself and taking shots to the face. That came out wrong. But yeah, not tall enough. Don't have the girth. Got a little bit too much of a beer belly for it. But yeah, that would be fun. But I would just love that. I would love that so fucking much if they did that with him. Clinton said, Pink got to go pink. That's from next Friday. That shit was funny as shit, man. Hey, what's y'all's favorite Thanksgiving treat? What's your favorite thing to eat on fucking Thanksgiving? It's ironic, by the way, that we're doing. No, I guess that was Christmas. One of my favorite Christmas memories was I got Resident Evil 3 Nemesis on PlayStation on Christmas, and after Thanksgiving Christmas is over, I went up to my room and somebody made chocolate pie, and it was just like the most fucking ghetto ass, just standard chocolate pie, just fucking pie crust with just a bunch of shit in it, just chocolate filled pudding. And I just remember going upstairs and all night long, I just sat and drank fucking soda pop and ate the shit out of chocolate pie and played the fuck out of Resident Evil. And that's just one of my best Christmas memories. But what's y'all's favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving? Bumble Fritz or Robert Nickerson says stuffing. Like, stuff the shit out of it. Bumble Fritz says candy, sweet potatoes, and marshmallows. That is the Thanksgiving staple for sure. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I put a little bit on there just to switch up the palate. It's not Aiden says a nice lamb split roast. That's some fancy ass shit. What you be eating? Fucking duck and shit, dude. Chocolate chip pie is amazing, says Courtney. That's a good one. Turkey stuffing and mashed taters for Bat Seal. Chocolate cream pie is good, Grubby. Grubby, what's up, dude? It's been a while, man. It's good to see you here, man. I'm glad you got some fucking time off. It's a hardworking, good son bitch right there. C Squared says the turkey meat and the cornbread. Give me all the cornbread. I like jalapeno cornbread, dude. That shit gets me fucking going. I like it. Luan Thomas likes cum. I like cum. Mom, can you pass the cum? That's so fucking gross, dude. Shit, fuck. Pumpkin pie, Bat Seal. Yeah, got a couple pumpkin pies and they're ready to go. Deep fried turkey proper. You got it right, dude. I think that's my favorite too. I want to deep fry turkeys. I so badly want to deep fry turkeys. It's my favorite. That fucking black shit, like the really burnt shit, the crusty stuff that makes you feel like you're just like literally just chomping on the side of a fucking grill after the summer. That's my shit, man. That's the best. But I'm afraid to because I don't want to blow up my family. because that happens a lot. I actually looked around on Google for people who were like doing it. Like you can drive up and give them your turkey and they deep fry it and give it back to you. And I love it that much, but I'm too scared to do it. I also won't wash my own silverware. I won't wash the family silverware. I do the dishes a lot of times in this house, and I don't like to do the silverware because I'm afraid I'm going to fuck up and someone's going to get fucking gonorrhea or something. Not gonorrhea. What do you call it? E. coli. I'm weird. I don't trust myself to do important things. That's the truth. Iron Wolf says deep fried turkeys can kill you. You see what I'm saying, man? Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared to do it. I used to eat it where I used to work all the time. They would come in and deep fried turkeys, and I eat the fuck out of that thing. Ryan says, Mike, which Resident Evil character do you prefer, Mr. X or Nemesis? I'm a Nemesis guy. That fucking thing scared the shit out of me, man. You're
What
just
the
walking
fuck?
around the goddamn amusement park, and that dude. Hey, Jay's gone, by the way. I'm gonna be doing the rest of the
You
stream. I
asshole!
just
You
want
could have put
guys
me
to
on
know
full screen when I
he's
fucking
not
when
here.
you
I
went away.
forgot. Okay, I fucking forgot.
Yeah, when it's you
Here,
asshole.
Now you
By
can
the way,
have it. Now you can have it.
Mr. X and Nemesis are the same fucking guy.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Not when they change clothes.
That's true. Father wears his Sunday's best.
I actually did think that when I went outside. I was like, fuck, I should have made Jay full screen.
It's all right. You know what? Yeah, that's actually fine though. People do call Mr. Nemesis and Mr. X are like there's Tyrant, which was in the first one. And then Mr. X, when he gets they call it Resident Evil 3 is literally called Nemesis, but Resident Evil 2 had Mr. X in it. Mr. X he's literally Nemesis. I mean, that's what he is. So when you burn off all that like android looking shit, he's the same goddamn.
I don't even remember Mr. X. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He's the one that goes stars.
Okay, well,
Yeah, you motherfuckers is crazy. That motherfucker got a rocket launcher.
Grubby said,
Day.
You're safe from E. coli if you eat the spoons out of your butt. That's a good point. You just put them in there and it just cleans them like a car wash on the way out. It's a tight space. It's a tight space. Not for Jay anymore. But for most of us, our buttholes are tight.
That goddamn motherfucker is like the super highway.
Fucking Stargate.
8 lanes, the autobahn in Germany.
That Stargate butthole.
Yeah, it is. Like fucking turds don't even go out really; they just appear.
Whatever say 8, man. It smells like a fart in here. Did you fart? You're like, man, I don't even know. I don't know, but maybe I did. I don't feel it anymore. It just goes. It's like open wind shoot. Right out my asshole. Speaking of that, let's review Resident Evil, the new Resident Evil. We will start with no spoilers, guys. Do not worry. We will save the spoilers. At the end, we'll talk spoilers. Not many spoilers to really talk about, really, but a lot of the shit was in the trailer. I have not asked you yet how you feel about it. I told you how I felt about it, but I have not asked you how you felt about it. You're the bigger Resident Evil fan. And if I'll say this, like my biggest like personal memory of the game was Resident Evil 3. You know, I played the shit out of that. My real only memories with the first two was sucking at it really bad, but was watching you. I would go over Jay's house and just sit and watch him fucking play Resident Evil, like the original.
Little did you know that I had a strategy guide. It was called. Well, actually, I didn't. Well, that was back in the days. I used to print out because I didn't actually have a strategy guide. I used to print out all like the whole fucking strategy guide from GameFAQs.com. And I would be like, oh, it'll just be a few pages. It was like fucking 400 pages. And Big Dad was always like, what the hell is my printer always running out of goddamn ink? I'm like, I don't know. That's weird. Dude, it'd be like 400 pages. That old dial-up internet, it would take forever. But yeah, man, I liked it okay. But I liked it better than the Mila Jovovich's films for sure. It was a lot more of an adaptation from the games.
Mm-hmm.
But there were certain things I didn't like for sure. Like one specifically, I didn't like the characterization or the casting of Wesker at all. He looked like a bumbling moron, Chris Pratt. I like that guy, by the way. That guy is great in I think it's The Academy that's on Netflix. He's awesome. He's a fucking awesome actor. I like that guy. I just felt like it was a miscast because that dude, he was a big muscular dude. That's not what Albert Wesker is. Albert Wesker is a very evil, cold dude. Obviously, he's not like that until you know what he's all about later on in the game, but he's also not like a giant, muscly dude. He's just a average-looking, lithe dude, slight kind of guy. So I didn't like that. And also, they made Leon Kennedy kind of a fucking moron, too. And I didn't like that, too. I like the guy. I think the guy that they cast was good. I was just like, why you got to make him a bumbling idiot, too? Like, I like you make Wesker like a jokey Chris Pratt kind of guy. He actually looks like Chris Pratt a little bit. And then you have Leon Kennedy come in, and he's also a fucking moron. until later on. But other than that, I liked Jill Valentine. I thought they did a good job with her. I think Claire was good. I think they did a good job with Chris, even though Chris, the guy that played Chris Redfield, he's from the Flash TV show. So I didn't know much about
an Arrow too.
And Amel, yeah. He did good, but he didn't really have any kind of significant growth until later, like way later in the movie. Like he just felt like a very bland ass nobody character, but that's fine because in the Resident Evil games, he was pretty much a bland character to begin with. Also, I don't like the fact that you didn't have they didn't have Barry Allen, which is, or I'm not Barry Allen, Barry Burton.
I was like, damn.
No, that's not who the fuck was Barry Allen? No, Barry Burton. They didn't have Barry Burton and they didn't have Rebecca Chambers, which is like, I don't know why you didn't do that, but whatever. Maybe it was a lower budgeted movie and it didn't have as much that, I don't think it even ran on the same budget that the first Mila Jovovich movie ran on. I don't think it was the same amount of money they spent on that. And also what I felt like was lacking was, while I did not like overall the Resident Evil movies that Mila Jovovich was in, Paul W.S. Anderson's fucking abortion goddamn movies, after the third one, especially the third one on was terrible, was that the music though in the Resident Evil movies, the ones with Mila Jovovich, are incredible. The Marilyn Manson knocked it out of the park with the first one, so the soundtrack was missing hardcore in this one. I felt like it was very generic, bland kind of music. And
I
also
love the soundtrack because it was 90s. It was 90s that they
it was
put in
90-ish, but I still think that if you like, Marilyn Manson did such an iconic job with that opening theme, like,
well, she didn't write that for that. They just used the Manson song.
No, he did. Marilyn Manson wrote.
I thought it was just Sweet Dreams or some shit. It's been a long time.
When you first watch Resident Evil, the Mila Jovovich, the first movie, that's an original score by Marilyn Manson.
My bad.
So but it's awesome. It's amazing. And by the way, the soundtrack was awesome as well. But anyway, other than that, it was a good. If you guys love Resident Evil, it is an absolute, completely 100% fan service. Like, I mean, I think that, like, again, it's the most faithful adaptation of the game to date. And that hallway scene with Chris, something of the best shit I've ever seen.
That was the best part of the movie. That was
really good shit.
It was. I liked the movie a lot. I did like the movie a lot, but it was weird. Like, so when I watched from the previews, and by the way, Action said, Jay, did you ever get the 24-ounce Michelob Ultra cans?
Yeah, I did. They're very good.
Just want to do a proof of life moment. Make sure I gave those to you. I didn't drink all of them.
Yeah, they were very good. I enjoyed them.
They're like fucking gigantic tanks. But no, like, so when I watched the trailers to this movie, and I love Johannes Roberts, he did the Strangers Pray at Night. Like, I like the cut of that guy's jib. He does weird shit. It's out there, and that's how this trailer looked too. And I love what he said about it. He said, "I'm going to make this faithful to the first two games. I'm going to try to make it scary again." And that's exactly what you and I have always been asking for with Resident Evil. I can't even watch Resident Evil movies past the first one. It's just like, this is just not even at all. But he stayed true to that. Like, I felt like he did. But when watching the trailers, I was like, I'm excited about this, but it looks weird. Like, I can't get a pulse on this. Like, I don't know what this movie's going to be like. And I walked out of the theater, had the same fucking feel. I'm like, I still don't have a pulse on this fucking movie. It was just all over the place. Like, it was just strange, right? Like, it felt fucking weird. Like,
I got to watch it again.
I do too, and I can't wait to watch it again. But I was entertained by it. Like, I did like a lot of stuff in the movie. That the hallway scene, like you were talking about, was great.
Some good shit.
I don't have really a sentimental tie into the characters per se, just because I just remember the games. I don't remember which character was what very well, like you do. But I will say that I like the cast, and the movie was it was campy, is what it was. It was. They tried to make it scary, and they succeeded a couple times. There was a couple oh shit moments, especially the hallway scene.
I was never scared. I felt it was pure action.
Yeah, not scared, but like, oh shit.
They tried to make it tense. Yeah.
Yeah, and my favorite thing about the entire movie was how the zombies fucking looked. Like, to me, they all looked so fucking cool.
They did.
Every time they had that like blue, it looked like a tie between like the video game and like George Romero and like Tom Savini's that kind of
Night of the Living Dead
they would have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about Day of the Dead or Dawn of the Dead?
Day or Dawn, whichever one they had the they had like the almost
Dawn.
blue
You're
faces.
talking about the original Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah. The
70s,
mall one. They had like the bluish faces, but it was also that the cover of the old school Resident Evil games. Like the zombies, I thought looked fucking cool as shit, man. And whenever the camera would center on the zombies, I was like, God damn,
They
that's
did
fucking cool. It's scary.
Interesting. It was good, and they did do an interesting point. It's more about like how the citizens become zombies more than that just zombies are overrunning, like they're already zombies. So you're actually seeing the process of them becoming zombies, which was interesting. It was very much like 28 days or something when you saw them infected.
It was more Chernobyl than like Night of the Living Dead, for sure.
Yeah, and there's also, dude, there's so many great callbacks to the games. Like we were talking about earlier when you were going pee time. One of the most iconic scenes from Resident Evil is the hallway scene where the zombie's eating one of the STARS members and then turns around and does that, like he smells the turkey on the oven. They do that in the movie, and that's not a spoiler, you guys. I think they even showed that in the trailers. Overall, again, look, they stuffed the shit out of this movie with 2 huge games, Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2. They did their best on a limited budget, and they, in my opinion, did better than Paul Anderson did. Because in Resident Evil 1, while Resident Evil 1 is a pretty decent flick, I don't mind that movie that much because it is what it's a different story, but it's not bad. And even part 2 is not bad. But Paul Anderson really skimped on a lot of the certain factors that made Resident Evil so charming. This guy, the director for this flick, did not. Like, he puts in as much as he can get away with and stuffs it in for an hour and 47-minute movie. Now, what I want to happen, and while it's not a perfect movie, absolutely it's not. There are some problems with it for sure. But I think as a Resident Evil fan, you'll love it. I want this movie to do well at the box office. I want it to do extremely well so that they give him more money to expand in the sequel. Because I think if he had more money, he could show more. And by the way, I didn't know this because I was a fucking idiot, and I didn't take my anti-stupid pills. There was a bonus end. I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it? Oh, no. I'll tell you about it.
But I read about it, so I know what it is. But that's great. Yeah, I knew what it was, but I was like, fuck, I should have stayed. And that's cool and all. But again, I think the biggest takeaways for me is the music's not up to date for me. I don't like it. I feel like the Marilyn Manson soundtrack was perfect. I think it fit the whole mood for Resident Evil in general is great. And I don't like the guy. Not that I don't like the actor. I just don't think the guy that was cast as Wesker worked. I would have done who they cast as Birkin, and this is the guy, you guys know him from he's been in like Walking Tall. He was Jay in the Walking Tall.
And yeah, he always plays a bad guy because he has those.
He would have been a really good Wesker younger. If he was younger, he would have been a perfect Wesker.
He's in Yellowstone, and he's a fucking awesome bad guy in Yellowstone. As soon as I saw him, I was like, "Yep, that's a bad guy."
But he's not really, because in the movie it's William Birkin. But William Birkin is he is an evil dude because he creates the G virus. But he's also just trying to save his daughter and his wife. But you also don't see Annette. Annette, his wife, is also in the games portrayed as like she goes fucking insane. She goes crazy. They don't really show that side of her. Sherry is kind of a throwaway. The little girl that played her, it's not any slight against her. I just feel like it was a throwaway. They didn't really invest, because the whole idea of Resident Evil 2 is that Sherry Birkin makes friends with Claire, and they have this like attachment, and they survive the city of Raccoon together, and that's where they form this bond. It's not. It's just kind of forced on you in the movie.
It was fast. Yeah.
It was just like, because he's like. Because Claire was like, I don't know this fucking girl. Like, I don't care. It's not my kid. I don't owe child support. So it's kind of stupid. But again, and then Leon being a bumbling asshole. I don't like that either. But and I understand also it's because maybe they didn't want to have too many dudes that knew what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like, or just like too many like masculine alpha males that are taking control and doing it. Also, I didn't like Brad Vickers, because the whole thing with Brad Vickers, Chicken Heart Vickers is what they call him. That's not the way they portrayed him. Dude, he's a fucking coward. He's a piece of shit. And they kind of portrayed him as like he was a victim of circumstance. No, that's not. Dude, he abandoned them in the video games. Like, in the video games, he saw what was happening, the carnage, and then just runs away and leaves them to their fate. And then later on gets a conscience and comes back. That's why they called him Chicken Heart Vickers. So they portray him as like a victim of circumstance, and that's not true.
Yeah. And, and like I said, I actually like one of my favorite things about the movie is that they made it a point to make it in the 90s. So you even had and I said, hey, yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, that
Like
was
they had
cool.
that
I
in
did,
there.
I did like that.
Yeah, I think they had the Indigo Girls going that bam bam oh
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
So that stuff going on. The dog was fucking cool as shit looking.
that was
Like
really
the
good.
eyes on it was badass. That
Looked
way
better
that
than the Resident Evil Mila Jovovich.
Yeah, I liked when the sirens start to go off and like you start to get the sense that everything's fucked up here. What
Yeah.
I actually though my thing is I'm torn on the CGI and like it at times it was cool because it felt like you were watching a video game movie, but then there's a part of me that's like, dude, there's so many animated Resident Evil things and the games like. I wouldn't delve so far into the CGI landscapes and the way that like the lights and the way everything looked. They tried to make it look kind of like the game, and they
Yeah.
did a good job. It was cool looking, but at the same time, I'm like, we already have so many versions that aren't actual on film versions of Resident Evil. I kind of wish they would have just done a full-on live action, didn't make it look so that way. One thing I didn't like, there's a character, not a character, but it's a foe in those games. That we all know.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't
It
know
looked like
if
shit.
it's
It
a
looked like
spoiler.
shit.
It looked awful. It was the only thing that
terrible.
looked just fucking. And it comes out of nowhere with no explanation.
Yeah.
And it pops up, and they have a fight scene with it, and then
What's
it's
really
gone.
sad is the Mila Jovovich one looked better.
Yeah.
And I never would have thought I would say that, and it literally did. I'm like, yeah, it looked better in that one.
Yeah.
It looked like it looked tiny. It looked like someone fucking deep faked Addison Rae's face onto a porn body. It just looked like shit. I don't know. It just looked like it was like, hey, I got $50 left. Do what you can with this with fucking Windows Magic.
It looked like a shitty version of Carnage from
Yeah.
Marvel. But apart from that, though, I was entertained the entire movie. I thought they didn't spend enough time inside the mansion. Like the stuff in the mansion, I thought was awesome, and they spent a lot of time in Raccoon City, and I understand why. One of my favorite shots, though, dude, is of Leon sitting at the desk when he's like asleep and shit. The way that they had that statue behind the desk in the police station, that looked so fucking cool to me. That was like so badass.
They did a great job recreating the RPD police building to fit from the games, at least from the parts you saw.
Yeah.
In the game, or or in the movie anyway. I mean, they didn't create the whole, because the entire RPD police department is huge. It's got all those puzzles, and there's even one cool scene where I don't know, Leon or one of them gets the keys, and you see like the club key and you see like the spade key, like the keys that you actually have to use in the game to unlock certain doors. That was cool. And by the way, the guys that the guy they got to play Chief Irons is the dude from Grounded for Life. He was also the bad guy in Blade. He was good because but they didn't do enough. Chief Irons.
I'm still listening, by the way. I'm grabbing a drink.
All right, Chief Irons is a disgusting human being. In the game, he's just an absolute trash bag. So they didn't really expand on that character much, but from what the dude had to work with, he did a good job. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a strange movie. It's not one I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. I mean, it's like, as a fan of Resident Evil, I'm like, you guys did pretty good. You guys did pretty good. It's not the greatest, but you did pretty good. I feel like my fucking geometry teacher. It's like, yeah, you're gonna get a D. You're gonna get a D because you did D work, but you had an effort that was an A. You tried, which I'm gonna give you an A for the effort, but a D for your product.
There's a couple A moments in the film. Like there's a couple A moments for sure.
There was. I mean, that's where that's why sometimes you answer the questions correct and sometimes you leave them blank on the test because you're like, I don't fucking know. What's an obtuse triangle? Or something, whatever. But the thing is, like one of the main, like when I left the theater after watching it, one of the things I took away was like, it's just like, why is it so hard for Hollywood to get this story right? Because the game itself already gives you an awesome story. Like you were talking about they should have spent more time in the mansion. I agree 100% because in the game, the mansion itself is like another character. It's spooky, it's scary. There's all these puzzle locks and traps, and because the game is already, you've already got it set up. It's already there for you. George Romero, I think, was the closest to understanding that, and he turned in like a 2-hour plus script it sounded epic. I mean, there were some stupid things in it, but it sounded epic, and I wish they had just given him the money. George fucking Romero, for Resident Evil, they had just given him the money and let him go to work. but they didn't. But regardless, I just it's the same kind of conundrum that I think is faced with, like when you look at something like Ghost Rider, or you look at something like with Constantine or Punisher. It's like, why can't you guys get these characters right? Like, why can't you just knock this out of the park when you go to the movie? I'm not, and I'm talking about aside from the Netflix stuff. I'm not talking about John Bernthal, which did awesome. I'm talking about the big screen treatment. While we like the Thomas Jane version, and I think they did a phenomenal job with the Punisher, but they never ever have gotten those characters right. That story has just never gotten the universal appeal like it should.
And it's pretty simple.
Yeah, it's a simple story. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't get. So Resident Evil, like, it's already built for you. Like, the STARS team is sent in to investigate their missing Bravo team, and they land. These fucking creatures come out of the dark. They're hurtled into the mansion, and they got to survive the night. Like, that's scary. And now it's all centric inside one area.
I would have taken all of the Raccoon City shit out almost. Okay. I would have had the movie start at the mansion. Like, I'm pretty sure the game, by the way, does. It starts with the helicopters dropping people off at the thing. I'm pretty sure.
And it takes place in 1998 on the outskirts.
I would have had them going in that mansion, looking around. They're just looking for the team. They don't know what's going on. And then they hear the sirens coming from the city.
And I wouldn't have had Raccoon City in it at all.
But yeah, like you hear the sirens, so you know something's going on, and then you start to see zombies inside the mansion, but you're locked in this mansion. You have no communication. Very easy. You just knocked the budget down. You just simplified the movie. You put it all in one place.
Well, you know what?
It's a haunted house / zombie story now.
Yeah,
that to me would have been better, even though I like the movie.
And I wonder if it's because if they thought that it would be boring to people, that it was all going to take place in a mansion, or if it even was going to be more expensive because they were going to have to come up with traps, because the house, the Spencer estate is literally a house full of traps. I mean, it's like the Saw house mixed with fucking zombies. It's pretty cool, but I don't know if that was going to cost more money for them to invest in that. But you know what?
They didn't do a good job showing the scope of the house. The way they shot the house, it seemed small. The house they were in seemed small.
And again, I got to go back to, and I hate doing this. This is like fucking telling the person that just beat your ass in basketball, like, you got game. And you don't want to tell them that. You want to be like, well, your feet stink and your wife probably left you. The Paul Anderson first movie at least does, again, in my opinion, a better job of portraying Raccoon City in the first movie by only making it a peripheral thing to set it up for the second one. Because if you already know, like, what Resident Evil, like, if you already know what Raccoon City is all about, like, I mean, because they showed so much of it in this movie. In the first Resident Evil movie with Paul Anderson, you only see, it exists peripherally, but it all takes place in the hive. Yeah. Or whatever they called it. I don't know. I feel like it would have been a very easy fix for them just to be like, you know what? We don't really need to go that much into, but I know what it was. They wanted to bring in fan favorites like Leon and Claire, and that's why they did that. And I think maybe it was because they did, like, hey, we might not get another shot at this, so we need to bring all these characters in now. So let's fucking do it.
And I think they spent a little bit too much time in the beginning of the film setting up the relationship between the Redfields. I don't think we needed all that. Like, their brother, their sister, they care about each other. Let's fucking go,
dude.
You know what I mean? But they want to do the orphanage and all that. Yeah. I just didn't think it was.
I've got the books. I've read the books. The novelizations of the game. Oh my god, dude, so fucking good, so good. And they show, like, in the books, they do show Raccoon City as far as, like, they tell you, but they give you very, like, a decent background for Jill and Chris, and then Chris, like, looks at a picture of his sister and kind of remembers old times or whatever, but she's not in the goddamn book. And then it's pretty much them just setting up, kind of like they did do a good job in this movie. There's one scene specifically where the STARS members are hanging out in the office, and then Chief Irons walks in and tells them, like, you're going to go out there and whatever. That's in the book. That did happen. But they didn't have some of the key characters in it, like, Barry Burton or Rebecca was on Bravo, but they didn't have Barry Burton. I feel like, again, it's mind canoodling, boggling to me that you can't get this fucking movie right. I don't get it.
It would have been this movie would have worked amazing, dude, as a Netflix series.
It would have been, it told it in little bits at a time, 100%. Yeah, because you break it up and then you can tell a story in 45 minutes. If you could start building the relationships between the Stars members, Alpha Team going after Bravo Team, and then by the third episode, then they're going to go to the outskirts of Raccoon City and go to the mansion, and then you have all that, and then make a 15 or 16 episode series where the season 1 wraps up with them discovering the lab
and
in
then
the mansion.
Then you could even show what happened to Bravo Team. You could start the series that way. You know what I mean? Like, but
they did a Resident Evil story. Resident Evil 0 was about what happened to the Bravo Team.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. And let me reframe this really quick, and I'll give my rating for the movie, because we've been talking about all the stuff they could do and how to make it easier. I will say at the end of the day, it's my favorite Resident Evil film. I think it's heads and tails by far. So much closer, than
100%.
There's this movie, and then every other Resident Evil movie is way back here for me. And then there's the first movie, and then all the other movies are way the fuck over here. They're not even on my goddamn radar for what I would want a Resident Evil movie. 2, they did a fucking amazing job with the zombies. I love the zombies. I love the way that they looked. They captured the look and feel of Raccoon City. The parts that they got right of the mansion were really cool. The helicopter stuff at the mansion, fucking badass. At the end of the day, I wish they didn't try to make it feel like the storyline of the video game I wanted. I wanted the mansion. I wanted the scary feel of Resident Evil, but I didn't want it to look like a video game as much as it did. I think it looked a little too much video game.
One specific character did.
Yeah. And like the look and feel of the city. I love certain parts though, like the RPD, like that shit was fucking the Raccoon
really
City
good,
Police Department. Certain aspects that I loved. Some of the movie was dark and hard to see. It was an imperfect movie, but it was an entertaining movie. I didn't look at my watch once. I was excited for the whole thing. When it ended, it ended at like the right time. It was an entertaining film. I like this movie quite a bit. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10, and it's a really positive 7. It's, again, easily my favorite Resident Evil movie. And I think that fans of the first 2 games, though you might, like you do, have qualms with what they do with certain characters, you got to fucking be in love with the fact that they actually gave you those characters. Like, I think fans of those first 2 old PlayStation games will really, it's a must-see movie for you.
Yeah, well, surprisingly, I'm going to give it a 7.0, even though it seemed like I had more problems with it than you did. I enjoyed it enough to appreciate what they tried to do. And again, I know that they were working on a limited budget, and so you can only do so much on that budget. And they were trying to stuff 2 giant games into one movie in an hour and 47 minutes. Like I said, some of the casting was off. The special effects were hit or miss. Like that, like it was guerrilla warfare is fucking best. Like like this motherfucker, like we're dodging Vietnam mines. Like sometimes it would hit, and then you'd be like, "Oh my god, thank God I survived." And then other times your fucking leg would get blown off. You're like, "That looks like shit. What are you doing?" Yeah, and then they did. It wasn't. Yeah, to me, I don't get why they gotta do characterizations with certain actors the way they do. Like, again, Wesker. I mean, I think that's my biggest. That has to be one of my biggest plights with the movie. Is I think Wesker was done so stupidly. Like, he's not a surfer boy. Like, he's not a frat boy. He's not a frat guy. That's not what Wesker is. Wesker's never been that way. Wesker is he's very much Lex Luthor-ish type of dude. Like, he's very in control.
That guy looked very much like Michael Rosenbaum.
He looked like Chris Pratt to me in Wesker.
Yeah.
I thought for a second I was like, is that goddamn Chris Pratt? It wasn't, but I liked him in again, the actor himself is fine. I think he's a good actor. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like if you're gonna cast Wesker, like you gotta cast someone that's very like control. He's in control of everything. He's very smooth operator, and he looks like Val Kilmer did in Top Gun. Like he's Iceman. That's what he looks like. That's fucking Wesker. He's got the aviator glasses.
Perfect.
Oh, dude,
they could have done that back then.
100%. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And again, Leon Kennedy is a guy that, he's a rookie cop. He moves to Raccoon City. Great. Radio's out. First day on the job. Like, he's like that. He's not like a bumbling moron. He is a rookie. He's inexperienced because he's never been to that department before, but that doesn't mean he's a moron cop that doesn't know what he's doing. He's not fucking Barney from the Andy Griffith Show. So I didn't like that. So those are my 2 biggest gripes with the flick. I didn't like the way that they portrayed those characters. Because if there are future sequels, again, Leon, the guy that played Leon, it gets better. Like he gets a little bit more comfortable in his skin, so to speak. I mean, he gets a little bit more like Leon-ish, as you will. But the guy that played Wesker, it's like, fuck, dude. Because again, he's like a bra. He's like a bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? He looked like goddamn Logan Paul's cousin. And I like that dude, but it just looks like he was playing it in that way. He was like, I didn't know there were bodies hanging in the Suicide Forest. Like he's that kind of idiot.
Yeah.
Like the Paul brothers.
I get what you're saying.
He's like a jock moron. But anyway, other than that, and then the music wasn't as good. I still think it's a solid movie, and I think that fans that like Resident Evil, especially the first two, will enjoy this movie. And everybody else, Jill, all the way from Jill to Chris to Claire to William Birkin, they do phenomenal. They do a very, very good job of like showcasing those characters. And and some people would say like I know that the people that weren't fans of the movie or fans of the games when they were watching it, they'd be like, what the fuck is that? Like, what's going on? But I was like, secretly, I was like, for me, because I'm a fan. And you're not a fan.
Fight for me.
You son of a bitch. I'm a fan. But yeah, dude. And again, the dude that played William Birkin, I think overall, it's a tie between the dude that played William Birkin and the girl that played Jill Valentine as the best actors in the movie, as far as like the characters that they played. But yeah, it's a 7.0.
Yeah, I liked Robbie Amell a lot too. I thought he did a good job.
He did good. He's one of those fuckers that he's like a warm. You got to warm him up. You got to warm him up a little bit. It's cold outside. You got to start your car.
Yeah, I get it. And Ronald Santiago says, "Happy Thanksgiving, Wham Fam, Mike and Jerry. Are you guys going to review the Masters of the Universe shows? It's true fan. That final shot was amazing. I don't think we are because it's so late the game for that. I haven't watched it. Did you ever watch it?
I watched. I think I watched the first 3 episodes, then I stopped watching it.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, it's not. It's just not. It's not my thing.
Yeah, it's hard for me to watch animated stuff, to be honest with you, unless it's like the DC animated films or something specific.
By the way, it had nothing to do with what they were coming after.
The anger about
Kevin Smith,
the women stuff.
It had nothing to do with that. It just It wasn't my thing.
Thanks for the super sticker, Patricia. You are a wonderful human being, and we love you. Silver Wolf Society says Andy Matichak could play a sick Claire, throwing Ryan Gosling as Wesker.
Oh, dude, that would be. I would love that. Yeah, Ryan Gosling could pull it off. Actually, I would go with Ryan Gosling as being a really good, but he's also a very handsome dude. So that's one thing. But Wesker wasn't ugly. I would honestly, if he were younger, dye his hair blonde, spike it all the fuck up, get me some Adrian Brody.
Yeah,
for Wesker.
be good.
Like a brooding, I got a secret and you don't know it, but I'm gonna tell it to you later kind of face. Adrian Brody, man.
You know who would be a great super corny Wesker and like a
McGuire.
No, like a
shit. You gonna cry?
Jake Busey with that fucking spiked ass hair. Like, what guys? I didn't do anything. Emin Metfees, that's a weird name. Emin Metfees says, "What's up, Wham Fam? I was wondering what is Dr. Lewis's opinion on Jason Voorhees, another deranged mute brute, and if he'd be interesting in taking on Jason as a mutant too." Oh, hey, that's me.
Well, Jason has no wiener. It was cut off. He flushed it down the toilet. Because what kind of coward goes around hacking people to pieces when they're enjoying intercourse? Except for a coward in a hockey mask. Probably loves the Sabres. Or the Pelicans. And he hacks people down because he has no wiener. His mother took it. Maybe he didn't hack it off, but his mother's head did. He's a piece of poop. He's a piece of trash. He smells like a skunk's anal gland. You can look at him. You see him and you're like, God damn, that man stinks. That man really stinks. He smells like old leftover rasseroni and a shoe that's been in the street for 3 years. But you know what? He probably smells better than Mike. That's saying something. Jason Voorhees literally wipes his ass with swamp leaves, and he smells better than Michael Myers. So fuck Jason, fuck Michael. They're both idiots, and I don't like them. But I would take Jason over Michael. Because at least Jason, he's lived off the lands. He knows how to survive on his own. Michael likes to look at walls and play with his little dinky winky before he decides, it's October 30th. One more day, and I'm going to make my move. October 31st, here I come. No candy for me, death for you. Jason, all year round. You come into his park, you come into his camp, you fuck, you die. End of story. At least he's consistent. Michael, stupid. Thanks. Have a good day. Don't ask me dumb questions.
Bat Seals now says, can we get some Slender Man and Marky Mark, please? You gotta give us a fucking topic, Bat Seals. Shit.
Yeah, me don't know what you think. Like, just gonna talk. We gonna talk about.
What do you want us to fucking talk about?
We can talk about Thanksgiving. What's your favorite food at Thanksgiving time, Michael Wilberg? Is it the Warburgers?
I wake up at 5 a.m. on Thanksgiving. I start my workout very fucking early on Thanksgiving, okay? You don't want to get the fats. I don't want to get the carbs. I don't want to get that shit. I eat keto sausage balls on my fucking Thanksgiving. That's what I do.
Was he a Chinese master of Shidoshi training?
He's a fucking Chinese master. What are you fucking? What
No,
are you fucking stupid?
We thought you say you eat. We thought you read keto like you did kung fu. Keto.
No.
Oh, okay. So you get up at 5 a.m. in the morning. You do your workout routine. Then what happens?
Fucking turkey burgers. I eat some turkey burgers.
Okay.
I take Donnie to the store.
Oh. You don't know how to drive? You do. You help your older brother.
Donnie hurt his wrist doing one of those fucking B movie films because they don't have the fucking correct they don't have the fucking correct crew on set for Donnie. So I have to take Donnie to the fucking store. He can't fucking drive. His wrist is fucking hurt.
You know what me heard about your brother there?
What about my fucking brother? Don't you talk about my fucking brother, Slender Man. I swear to fucking God.
Calm down. Your nipples are lactating with your anger. All I'm going to say is that Donnie Wahlberg is hanging tooth. Him hanging tooth. You know what I'm saying? Because that's from the song. Hanging tooth.
Why gotta throw the new fucking Kids on the Block in my face, Slender Man? You know that I still have fucking
face. It's on the record.
I have feelings of goddamn abandonment from that shit. I should have been the fucking New Kids on the Block. That's my fucking brother. We're all about family over here. I should have been the fucking New Kids on the Block. It would have been a bigger deal. They'd probably still be around today if I was in there, Slender Man. What the fuck?
But you know what you got that you brother don't have?
What's that? I can outrun the wind?
You got underwear. Because you was underwear to me, dude. You got a lifetime supply of underwear. And that's nice. There's no holes in you undies.
Let me fucking tell you something. You put me in those fucking underwear ads and that fucking New Kids on the Block. New Kids on the Block is bigger than the fucking Beatles. Yeah, we're bigger than the fucking Beatles, Slender Man. We're bigger than the fucking Beatles. We're bigger than fucking Bush, fucking Glycerine, all that fucking shit. I swear to fucking God, we'll be coming on the scene like a silverback goddamn gorilla.
Hey, you know what? You at a 12 or 15 in anger level before you come back down to 4. Okay, just 4.
That's how I burn my fucking calories. I get up at fucking 7 a.m. I go to church. I'm a fucking Christian because one time I curb stopped a Puerto Rican and I feel really fucking bad about it, okay?
Yeah, you did. You popped his eyeball out like it was a Cracker Jack prize.
I didn't want to fucking talk about that with you.
You did date, though.
You always bring this out of me.
We were just going to say, you ain't going to be like the Beatles, though, even if you was in your underwear prancing around like you was like the Queen of Gucci on stage. Because people be like,
I should have been in that fucking
look
movie.
at him wiener. Look at him wiener coming out of his underwear. It looked like a Bubba Gump shrimp. And then you know what happened? Then everybody else do their job in New Kids on the Block. And then they become the unemployment kids on the block.
You put me in fucking New Kids on the Block, I'm doing the fucking Godfather, not goddamn Michael Bay fucking Transformer movies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'd have been in fucking Signs, not fucking The Happening with fucking M. Night Shyamalan. That's what would have fucking happened, Slender Man. You fucked me. You fucked me, Slender Man. And I'm coming head body, saw Bambi on your fucking ass.
Me never touch you sexually. Me never would do that. Not with that permission. But even then, when you say, hey, touch me sexually, me be like, what's that? You mean take your small sandwich and feed you? Me will do that for you. Me not gonna touch you. Yeah, that's. You know what's funny is like we could literally go with what you gave us, and we could do like a fucking 15-minute. It would make zero sense. It would literally be just a phone call between Mark Wahlberg and Slenderman. To be like, what the fuck is going on?
That's what happens when there's no good movie news to talk about. There is
like Thunderwolf. Thunderwolf's like, what the hell? That's exactly what people say. Like, what the hell is this?
What's just fucking happening here, man?
There really isn't.
Shit.
You know, it's weird. It's
it's the holidays, man.
Well, I know everything. Like, YouTube is kind of a dry season around starting from November to January anyway. But I feel like it's the same thing with the studios. The only big thing that's coming out is The Matrix is coming out in December, which will be streaming. By the way, I did notice that. I didn't notice.
I know you're not, but I am.
Well, I'm excited that it's streaming, so I don't have to pay money for it. I've already got HBO Max. Well, I have to pay money for it regardless. But well, I will say something about it though. I will say that when I was watching Resident Evil last night, the trailer came up for The Matrix. And it looked fucking pretty good on the big screen, dude.
I'm telling you, man. I think.
So I'm not saying it changed my opinion, but I was thinking to myself, I was like, look, she's been calling my phone nonstop. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe she got shot. Maybe I'll give her one more chance. And then I actually saw Scream 5 on the big screen. I'm like, I'm gonna give it one more chance. I mean, I might pick up the phone and call him.
He gonna do one.
I'm gonna do one. Because and then when I don't go see it, Mike's gonna be like, "You didn't go see it." I'm like, no, I do it. No, I do it. But no, here's
nothing.
No, I do it.
I do nothing.
But no, yeah, it's funny. But yeah. So by the way, what I was gonna say was, somebody had, I think a few people had asked in the chat. We were talking about the movie, so I didn't get there. Resident Evil is not streaming anywhere. I don't even think you can go to the high seas. Not saying that I did that. If you go to the high seas to be a pirate,
you need to get your ass to the fucking movie theater.
You're not gonna. I mean, you can. I didn't find it, but it may be up there now. Either way, it's not streaming. At some point, it will. The good news is about the streaming services, even though they're not going to be the simultaneous released theater and streaming. They've changed the whole program now. It's going to be like, I think it's like fucking, what is it, 60 days instead of 90 days or 30 days when it goes to the theater. It's going to be like way less than what it used to be.
Yeah. And we used to have to wait a year for them shits, and then you'd still have to
dude, like back in the day, Independence Day, I was like, where the fuck's that coming on VHS? I want the holographic cover.
You had to wait a fucking while, man. Pop Culture with Pat, thanks, buddy. Y'all should go subscribe to Pop Culture with Pat. He's a good dude. He says, have you guys heard of Arcane on Netflix, based on League of Legends, and by far one of my favorite series come out this year? Animation is amazing. I've not heard fucking dick all about that, Pat. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck that is.
What is that?
Arcane. It's called Arcane. It's a League of Legends.
Is it about Harry Houdini?
No, I don't think so. Probably
is he a sorcerer?
It's probably not.
I don't know. We're not. Look, guys, I'm just now catching up on the deep fakes, so I don't know what Arcane is.
Yeah. Oh fuck, dude. We're done with the show, Jay.
By the way, also, just for you sexies out there that enjoy
show us your dick.
Okay, I will. It's not going to be picked up on camera. Not saying it's not big enough. It's just it's cold in here. If you guys are into video games at all, there's a huge Black Friday sale going on. I think on PlayStation, and Xbox has got a pretty decent Black Friday sale going on. So you guys should get on there and check it out if you guys are into that.
You got a fucking sponsorship?
I wish I did. I would totally. I would sell out.
You want to tell me the fuck about your fucking
dude? Because they're gonna fucking contact me on my shit.
Are you fucking underhand?
My Yahoo.
You underhanded? Yeah, you got that fucking.
I got that Maverick Aces Gmail account.
Yahoo.
Yeah, it sounds so
hot money in there.
Like, that sounds like a gamer. That's
what's
totally
gonna be my top.
No, I know. I saw a couple of deals. I'm like, yeah, I might buy those, but
have you tried fucking Halo yet, man?
No, I'm not gonna do it. I thought if we play together,
jump on and play Halo.
Well, we should play together.
Play Halo with me.
Okay, then let me know.
I'll do it. I don't have a
headset. Why you act like I ain't gonna call you, dog?
I need to get a new headset. I don't have a headset, so I just play and get my ass kicked.
You need one of those.
You fucking give me panic attacks, dude, because you get all angry and shit. You're like, you threw a grenade in my general direction.
That was years ago. I don't even know how to play anymore.
I don't know how to play anymore either, so now I'm even
What if
more
I
scared of your
fucking played?
judgment.
I'm like a savant. You know? And he's like, it's because the great John Nash. Yeah, dude, for real. Mike and I, well, dude, first off, it wasn't just me that got angry. I would get angry, but you would get angry too. But
I never
would
got
get
angry.
Yeah, you did, dude.
No, you got angry all the
liar.
time.
Dude,
You're like,
liar.
someone just threw a fucking grenade near me. I'm
Yeah,
like, dude, it wasn't me.
Because
like,
first off, when I was on a running riot or some shit like that was happening, I'd be like, I'm gonna go in, cover my back. Michael would be like, grenade. He would throw a grenade at my goddamn back when I was
That's
running
what you
in
say.
and blow my shields off.
That's what you say. That you always believed it was me, but it was never me.
Dude, I know
you always blame me. Blame me. Yeah, that you blame me. All right. I'm just trying to fucking back up my friend.
Whatever. You know what? You were just more aware to push the pause or the mute button. So your fucking bullshit didn't come out of your mouth that I could hear.
No, man. No, you.
But yeah, either way, it was.
You tore me asunder.
We should play it again.
I want to. That would be fun.
But it doesn't come out. The actual official release for Halo Infinite is
it going to be free? By the way, I'm confused. Is it always going to be free? Are they going to take it away from us?
What do you mean? No, fuck yeah, dude. You got to buy it. It's December 8th.
Well, I don't know if I like it enough to buy it.
Well, then I guess you're fucked. You're not going to get it.
So, like, is it free until December 8th? Like, what's going on?
The beta. The test build is free.
Beta my fucking butthole, dude.
No, like you gotta buy the game, you asshole.
Can't give it, you fucking
cheap bitch.
Indian give me that shit.
You're like, hey, is this sample?
I ain't paid $60 for a game I barely even like.
I went to fucking Costco and I got a sample of their hot dogs. Does this mean I can go buy a whole package of their hot dogs because it's free?
That's why I don't do samples anymore, because they try to talk you into buying shit.
I know.
When you're a kid, it's all fun and games. You go, I have a fucking hot dog, and you walk away. You go in there as an adult, you try to get a fucking sample. They're all like, why don't you fucking have a fucking timeshare in Miami? And you're like, maybe I do need a timeshare in Miami. And then 3 hours later, you fucking pour again.
What are you playing, GTA? You have a fucking timeshare in Miami?
I'm just talking about
yeah, but you know, like... Yeah, I don't know. The only shitty thing is it's gonna be $60. I would wait for it to. I'm cheap too. I'd wait for it.
There's gonna be no free part though. Like not any.
You gotta buy the game. No, it's not
that bullshit.
Well, maybe I don't know because they might be copying.
I already picked my Christmas presents, dude.
Well, Call of Duty Modern War. Call of Duty is free, but you still gotta purchase the game. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. By the way, I have not yet, and I'm going to, we should, well, I don't think we should review it, but gotta see Rocky, the director's cut.
You should watch it this weekend, dude. It's a good time.
I might watch it tonight.
It's a good fucking time.
No, you know what?
Is it free on Game Pass? Like, if you have Game Pass, is it free? Because I have fucking Game Pass.
If it's free, yeah, let's do it.
Ryan says the Halo multiplayer is free and the campaign costs money. That campaign can lick my fucking asshole.
Well, I want to see the campaign, though. I want to see the campaign.
Well, I'll watch it on fucking YouTube for free and not have to disconvenience myself.
That's how I cut up. That's how I cut up on Halo 4 and 5. No, Halo 5 because I didn't play 5, but I played 4. Yeah. Okay, so cool. The multiplayer is free. That's badass. Nice. Okay, so come join us, y'all sexy fucks.
Yeah.
By the way, somebody was saying. Who said something? No, I forgot. Anyway,
was that loud?
Yeah, I was gonna say you know what's weird, and we talk about Christmas movies and things like that, dude. Let me ask you a question, and just think about this. And I know it's not. It's kind of out there, and it's off left center, and you're like, what the fuck? Is this a wiener in my face? But it is.
Are you?
But it might be something you want to suck.
Me?
But it might be something you want to suck.
I just need to know yes or no. We're gonna hurt some people.
Does Rocky 4, for some reason, even though it takes place, does it feel like a Thanksgiving movie?
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like when I watch it.
Hey man, do you like to fucking
no? Because when I watch it, I don't feel like I'm in Christmas, but I feel like I'm close to Christmas, so I'm like in November. Because it's kind of cold. I don't know why. When I watch Rocky 4, I feel like a Thanksgiving.
Fuck, you're talking about.
I think you should watch it on Thanksgiving. Well, no, because everybody debates about what's a great Christmas. They say the Die Hard debate. That's forever.
Yeah, you just can't pick a random movie and say, "Is this a Thanksgiving movie?" Though,
no, because it feels
Thanksgiving
to me. To me.
Hey man, you know what's a great Christmas movie? Fucking The Mighty Ducks, because they play on ice. That's even closer than what you just said, because at least there's some logic. Like, you can't just be like, hey man, is 7 a fucking Easter movie? You're like, why? You're like, I don't know.
See, Van knows what I'm talking
like to
about.
watch
So
it on
fuck you,
Easter.
asshole.
What are
He
you
said
talking
They have a
about?
marathon. They have a marathon of all the Rockies on Thanksgiving. So everybody can suck my butt, Generation
Maybe
X
that's
style.
why you have that fucking connection, but you didn't explain it. You didn't say
I
that's
did.
why.
I said it makes me feel like Thanksgiving Turkey Day.
Well, so does fucking sticking my thumb up my butt and
What?
clucking like a chicken. Does that make it fucking turkey?
Iron Man 3 is the best Christmas movie. JT Customs, what you talking about, dog?
Iron Man-
Even though I kind of see it.
Iron Man 3. Yeah, that's Christmas stuff in it. So does Lethal Weapon.
Oh,
by the
yeah.
way.
Oh,
Lethal
Trains,
Weapon's
Planes, and
Christmas movie.
Automobiles. We are going to watch that tomorrow. I forgot all about that.
It's a good movie. I like it when this is like, hey, what temperature is it? He was like, 1.
Those aren't pillows. By the way, I like Austin. Or not Austin. I'm sorry. Who the fuck said that? Who the fuck said it?
Who the fuck?
Who the fuck said it?
Who the fuck farted?
Hold on. Okay. The Jaeger bomb. Your name sounds great. I'll bet you don't announce that at a Walmart when you walk in. The Jaeger bomb is here. You'd be arrested. He says Christmas movie, Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, Gremlins. That's a solid lineup. I like
those are
that
facts.
lineup.
Those
I
are
like that
facts.
lineup.
But they have Christmas shit in them. You weren't just like, hey man, you know what's a great Christmas movie? Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of a single movie that exists in the universe?
I don't know,
right
because
now?
you're stupid.
Masters of the Universe.
That's a
It
good
feels
one.
Like a turkey movie.
That could, you know what?
Hey.
Masters of the Universe makes me feel like a fall movie.
That's a Christmas movie because it's got space.
It's not
in
a
it,
Christmas
dude.
movie.
Space makes you think
Yeah,
of night,
yeah.
makes you think of darkness, makes you think of snow.
Well,
at
okay,
night.
then fine.
Darkness.
Fucking Empire Strikes Back's a goddamn Christmas movie because there's snow.
Sure. Fine.
Stupid.
Whatever.
Stupid.
Long
Stupid.
Kiss Goodnight, Christmas movie. There's snow in it.
No, but you
And
know
I'm
what?
pretty sure there's Christmas stuff in Long Kiss Goodnight.
Will there
too.
ever be a day that the debate does not rage that Die
There's
Hard
same-
is a Christmas movie or not?
Yeah, it's a fuck Christmas movie. I thought that battle was been fought.
Dude,
Like,
first
it's a
off, I
Christmas
gotta
movie.
be honest here. Luke Stoltz just gave me a boner, and that is so fucking true, dude. Dutch is the greatest Thanksgiving movie. Dutch, dude.
Ooh, I'm gonna
Fucking
watch
Dutch.
Yeah,
I'm watching
gonna
that
watch
now.
that.
I'm
It's
gonna
been a
watch
while.
it. I'm already watching it.
Hey, why not Over the Top too? Make it a double feature. Double Over the Top's about family. It's about family. Thanksgiving's about family.
They ain't no turkey. But Dutch, they is a turkey.
Maybe not, but it's about family.
God damn, dude. Hey, Rocky 1 has Thanksgiving. in
It does. It does. Because he throws out, he's like, you don't want the fucking bird? He's like, here's your fucking bird. And he throws the fucking bird out the back door. And Rocky's like, yo, Paulie, you didn't have to do that. I just want to take out your this. He's like, ah.
Yeah, dude. By the way, Chad Cosper, wow, dude, you coming in with the fucking bonus here. I know you don't like this, but it's true. There's something about Lord of the Rings, watching it in the holidays for Thanksgiving or Christmas. You can suck on Sauron's dick, asshole. But no, dude, it was like, yeah, it's true. That's a very Thanksgiving-y kind of movie as well. But it's interesting. I want to ask.
That's a good way to get
quick,
it rid of your family. Throw in the fucking boring ass Lord of the Rings movies, and then
You
your
know
family
what?
will fucking leave because nobody wants to watch that
Good.
shit.
So it
Those
works
movies
two ways.
suck.
You get to watch a great Peter Jackson flick, and your family's gone.
Might as well watch fucking Avatar.
Yeah, why don't you get on that and stop being a
Fucking
hater, bitch?
Bunch of bullshit.
You got the
Goddamn
haterade all over your lips.
Blue people dancing
Fucking
around like
just sucking so much haterade wiener.
big old cunts.
Sounds like you want a sexual fantasy. No, really quick though. Just name one. Just name one.
Name one
your
what?
go-to Thanksgiving movie. Like Thanksgiving movie. Go to it. Right now. Tell me.
Last of the
Wait.
Mohicans.
You're a liar. You don't even know what that movie is.
I love that fucking movie.
You've
Daniel
never
Day
seen
Lewis,
it.
man. That's a great fucking movie, dude.
Okay. What's it
but
about?
no, I'll go. It's about a dude, fucking hatchet, man.
It's got Native Americans in it.
It's about a dude with a flowy shirt and long hair and a hatchet, just fucking killing people.
That's like
and
they
shit.
say, "Hey, what's Glory about?" You're like, "Yeah, it's got civil. It's Civil War."
All right, one Thanksgiving movie. Oh shit, that's actually God, fuck. I'm trying to think of something fucking good. My mind keeps going to National Lampoon's Family Christmas, but I mean
That's a good
Christmas
one, though.
movie, but it's the turkey that gets me thinking. It's the fucking turkey. What is other than planes, trains, and automobiles? Like, what is a single fucking thing? Or Charlie Brown? Like, what is a single actual Thanksgiving movie?
It doesn't have to be necessarily a Thanksgiving movie, but just makes you get in the mood. Like Thanksgiving.
Vanessa says she's gonna fucking stab me.
Yeah, dude, she likes Lord of the Rings because she's a smart fucking lady, and you're a dumbass with your Bayside bullshit. Why don't you take that unicorn horn and put it up your wiener?
Hey, fuck you, Ralph Lauren. Suck my dick.
Ralph Lauren. Is he
Fuck
in the
you,
chat?
chaps. Fucking Old Navy. You fucking.
Who are you
fucking
talking to?
Why you got 2 college shirts on? What, do you fucking work?
Who are you talking to?
You got a fucking office job? I'm talking to you, Jay. Who the hell else is in
I
this
thought you were
fucking
talking
chat
to
with
Jay.
you fucking... Fuck
Yeah.
you, Old Navy.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
Maurice's department store.
So-
suck my fucking dick, Macy's.
So what happened was I tried to audition for the Gucci film,
Yeah.
and they didn't take me. So I figured, hey, I'll just wear the shirt and the costume that I did my audition tape for. And guess what? I'm sorry that I like to dress with success in mind, and you like to dress that. Hey, I like to push a mop bucket around a school, so you could suck a dick. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm just saying. Anyway,
Prisoners.
so
Is,
you can't think
they're saying Prisoners is a Thanksgiving film. That is, I do like Prisoners. I will watch that on Thanksgiving. I haven't seen that since the theater. I think because it made me sad. Schindler's List. I'm not gonna fucking watch that on Thanksgiving
Schindler's List
forever.
is fucking is super. Have you seen that?
No, never watched it.
You never watched that?
Nope.
Oh,
no interest.
Oh, dude,
I don't
one
watch
of the
Schindler's List.
one of the most heartbreaking. He's like, I could have saved more. Like the fucking end. Oh, you're like, God damn. No, but did you pick
Jimmy
a Thanksgiving
Batowski
movie?
says Meet the Fockers is a Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah,
I'll take that one.
You're gonna go with that?
Son-in-law? Fucking son-in-law, dude. Katie
a
with
good
the
one.
fucking Hail
That's a good
Mary
one.
touchdown win. Son-in-law is the greatest Thanksgiving movie of all time next to Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Son-in-law. Holy shit.
I think
You Googled it, though. Fuck you. You fucking Googled it. You swear to God?
I swear to God.
She's fucking lying.
I think
She
I
said
think
she Googled it.
the best, or at least what I would watch on Thanksgiving is the movie Thanksgiving.
God, fuck you, Jay.
That was the
movie.
worst goddamn movie.
I'd rather
If you guys
eat
ever
your
want
dick.
to, if you guys want to torture yourselves, watch Thanksgiving. I don't know, honestly. Thanks, Finn. I don't know if you and I are like syncing up. Like it's like I have ESPN or something. He said Thanksgiving. I didn't see you say that. I literally said it and I saw it.
Chat be moving fast. Yeah, Prisoners is a good movie, Bat. See, I might watch that tonight too.
Dude, I gotta
drink
get
some whiskey
Chad
and get
Costner
sad.
coming in with another like, dude, that's a hot take, and I like what you're doing with your pants. Spider-Man, the original Tobey Maguire
they had that
Spider-Man,
Yeah, because
Wow.
he shows up and, he's
and they
like,
got fucking turkey there.
Spider-Man's
It's
on the
Thanksgiving.
fucking Spider-Man's on the ceiling. He's like, I forgot the cranberry sauce.
Yeah, and he's like, I had to beat a little old lady with a stick to get this.
Spider-Man,
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Do what you want with her. Then broom her fast,
Yeah.
dude. Yes,
Broomer fast.
that's it, man. Spider-Man, broom her fast,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
That's a good one too. That's a good. Now y'all, you're 3 Sheets to the Wind's got a good one. You're next. That's a good Thanksgiving
Y'all
film.
getting crazy. I like
There's
this.
some good shit happening here. Fight Club says Stephanie Kyle. What the fuck? What do they do with? Do they do something with Thanksgiving in Fight Club?
I don't know. It's been a while
I
since
can't remember. I've seen that movie like 10,000 times. But I
I like
can't
Iron
remember.
Wolf says Willem ruined Thanksgiving.
I'll
He did. He did. He's every typical American dad that's disappointed in their son.
Nick Antonelli says, I don't know why, but I want to watch American Gangster now. I've almost watched that 3 times this week because it's on Amazon Prime or HBO Max or one of those. I keep seeing it. But
I like Harry Osborn in that scene. He's like, my father's a great man, and you could shut your mouth. He's like, Harry Osborn. Oh man, I gotta watch Spider-Man again. Holy shit.
I'm gonna go watch Prisoners. I think that's gonna be my movie tonight. I'm gonna get whiskey drunk. I'm gonna
watch Dutch, man.
You're gonna watch Dutch. You're gonna get Michelob Ultra drunk and watch Dutch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get whiskey drunk and watch Prisoners. Because that's a nice like whiskey movie because it's sad
I can't
as
wait
fuck.
to read your fucking like half coherent like Twitter posts. Look, I just
Hey.
want to say that I love myself, and if this ever happened to me, I would join the police force and hunt a killer down like this.
Why don't
You
you
look like an
fucking
asshole.
watch? Why don't you watch Lord of the Rings again? You fucking nerd.
You look like a Twitter
Why don't
simp.
you watch
You
Lord
look
of
like
the
a
Rings
Twitter
again?
simp that's fucking sitting at a goddamn fucking. Hey,
I
me
hope-
over here, Mr. President. I gotta ask you a question.
I hope you choke on your fucking mashed potatoes. You fucking thin. What is this thing called right here, Jay? What is that? Your thin
Gullet?
esophagus fucking piece
I
of
hope-
shit.
I hope
know
that you
that
suck
you
on
have a
those
thin
3 dicks
esophagus
that you've been working on.
Because you
for 2
can't
days.
even fucking go all the way to the shaft on my cock when you suck it, you fucking prick.
You look like you failed at poetry.
I could stuff more fucking Mashed
Dick
potatoes
in your mouth than anybody else outside of fucking Detroit.
I could stuff mashed
know.
potatoes in my butt. It'd feel bigger than your wiener.
I know. I know. I could see it. You look like Clark shit.
You look
You
like
look
fucking.
You look like Clark shit. Not Clark
You look-
Kent, Clark shit.
Why don't you fucking eat my ass?
With a spoon?
Why don't you eat my ass with a spoon, you fucking collared shirt wearing asshole?
Why don't you just get another purple shirt that says Bayside and be unironically fucking hip?
Yeah, what's my fucking shirt? I like Bayside. My shirt says I like
You
something.
been to, you like
what's
Saved
your
by the Bell?
Your
Are you
shirt
fucking
says
Slater?
that I like to shop at the same place as 72-year-old men.
Actually,
That's what your shirt says.
It's
You-
Dillard's, and those 72-year-old men they're very successful golfers.
You look like you're trying to be the cool guy at the board meeting for fucking Sears.
You look
All
like
right?
the guy that comes out. You look like the guy that shows up in high school trying to hang out with the youngsters.
Hey guys, we're gonna fucking sell some fucking vacuum cleaners today. Go get them.
You look like the dude that's like hanging out and be like, "Hey guys, you guys want to play a pickup game of basketball?" At high school.
Hello, fellow kids.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm tight.
Let's get the fuck out of here before we say something we're really gonna regret. All right.
Well, I'm not really getting mad. I'm having a good time.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I know what no, I mean, I know you know, but I don't want people like, oh, so they had to end the stream early because they were really gonna get mad. No, that's what. Hey guys, newsflash. You know, when you're actually good friends and Mike sucks the microphone like he's taking down John Holmes' stick, what you do is you rib each other. It's called ribbing. It's called fun time. Oh God, it's just that sound is just fucking disgusting, but kind of hot at the same. It's so hot. It's so fucking nasty, dude. You can have diseases now. Your tongue's gonna fall off.
I go both ways.
But no, it's just we're having. Hey, you know what?
Look what I can do.
But happy Thanksgiving, guys. It was
Happy
awesome
Thanksgiving.
to spend it with you. It was 2 hours and 15 minutes. It went over 15 minutes longer than we wanted to, but you guys are awesome. We're not going to see. By the way, if you guys want to, some of you guys aren't Patreons. On Saturday, we're going to have a big hangout. We're going to be getting together, showing some butt cheeks, showing some ass hair, showing some nipples. Whatever.
We're going to do a butt chug.
So if you guys aren't Patreons, if you guys want to join and hang out with us on Saturday, we're going to be on Saturday, I guess at 9. Hang out for a few hours.
Yeah,
and
9 p.m.
Good business. Good times.
Links down below. That's what you'll get. You'll get fucking turkey.
Bye, guys. Bye, Thunderwolf.
You'll get your fucking
Bye, Sean. Woot! Sean David just says, woot!
Woot! Hey, happy fucking Thanksgiving,
Happy
guys.
Thanksgiving.
Don't let your family get you fucking down. All right? Don't do it. You walk away from Thanksgiving like a fucking warrior.
You're better in life for making your own decisions and fuck what everybody else told you.
I got turkey. I left. I didn't even pay for that shit. So fuck you, Uncle Ned, who tells me I need a goddamn job. You're the fucking loser. I ate your fucking turkey. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He ate your giblets.
You ate his fucking turkey.
He ate your giblets.
You drank his milkshake.
That's right. You did it.
Yeah, you take that shit.
Thanks, JT Customs. I like he's doing this. Like his emojis are like.
Love
you guys.
Thanks for hanging out.
You guys.
Gobble, gobble, motherfucker.